Yesterday was bullshit, but today gonna be a good day. Louisiana 3P, yeah, the 3P. I'm talking about the hood way, like when the Lakers got the 3P, got the 3P. I have to say it was a good day. Hey now, say now, I woke up feeling like it was my birthday. Checks coming in like the first day. I said checks coming in like the first day. Niggas tryna knock me off my pivot, I get ignorant, live it. Give it to you in the worst way, I give it how I live it. Let the church say amen. I was trying to chase a little 2K. I was trying to chase a little 2 bands, water and pineapple juice. Hold the deuce, I'm zeroed in. Shoot the beak off a bird. Toucan Sam, do you know who I am? It's Nooney. Bang that business, you goofy. See this big gold ring if I mink me. You get loopy, crashing shit, I think I'm boosty. Debo, but this ain't no movie. This ain't 2B, this ain't no movie. Yesterday was bullshit, but today gonna be a good day. Louisiana 3Ps, yeah, the 3Ps. I'm talking about the hood way, like when the Lakers got the 3P, got the 3P. Have to say it was a good day. Hey now, say now, I woke up feeling like it was my birthday. Checks coming in like the first day. I said checks coming in like the first day. Really though, I read the back of my cereal box. I still keep a dog in my sock. But he mad, you lucky I'm not. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock. Hopped off the post, threw it in sport, oh wait. Pocket stuff like a loose leaf. Pick and roll, we ain't talking about sushi. It's Nooney and the green is for blue cheese. It's Nooney and the green is for blue cheese. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock.
Yeah, neighborhood, that bustin'. Giving a shout out right now to SPR, Sparta Low, y'all already know what it is. Neighborhood Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPR, Sparta Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's Sunday at noon. This is the Noonshine Show, live in the black box. Episode 6. I'm with my partner, Spider Loke. You already know.
Back at it like crack at it.
So last episode we got away from the what we got going, the program.
Shout out to the homie Photo.
Right. And it was a good show, but we're gonna get right back into what we've been normally doing. And how was your week, man?
Beautiful, man, as usual. We don't do no complaining, you know, Jeter, gratitude,
Right.
the attitude as always. The rain was a muff.
The rain.
It was something to deal with. They say it never rained in Southern California.
It was raining. It's been raining, y'all. And it was
Extremely
we had
wet.
a holiday. We had a holiday on Veterans Day. That kind of threw me off the whole week. I'm thinking it's Friday.
Damn, rest of the vets. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, my grandbaby did miss a day of school. I just thought that
Right.
was random.
Nah, man. It had threw me off. But anyway, we about to get right into the news at noon, y'all. And what we got today for the news, we got the Grammys, the 68th annual Grammy. The Grammys, y'all, that's what we do it for, right? I
People
mean,
still like care about the Grammys. It sounds so much like Grammys and Grammy, and it just sound like it's just like, do the new people care? It's just,
I don't know. I would love to get a Grammy, but
I heard that.
they made it, that little award, that gold award looked kind of nice, man. They didn't pumped it up, you know. It's clouded up.
Okay.
But so they came out with the nominees, man, for 2026. And so in the R&B categories, we got Justin Bieber, Yukon. Hey, that did go viral, but on a different beat. They had chopped him up.
Man, first thing you said made me just reflect on how everything black gets hijacked. God damn.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber's the first thing they got to mention when it comes to R&B.
Yep, Justin Bieber. They got the Chris Brown, It Depends, that little viral dance that was going on. You actually do well. That shit.
Yeah. I know something about that.
But then Folded, Kalani, that's who I think should win the Grammy. That song really took off. It got so many remixes. It started a singing challenge. You got Tony Braxton on there, Mario on there, Brandy on there, Tank. They all did a rendition to her song. And I'm hoping she wins.
What do you think is going to be the most contributing factor to the winner? The most popular or the most quality song?
From what I'm thinking popular.
Yep, it's usually how it goes, especially with the Grammys.
Yeah. I mean,
She had Nipsey got robbed, and they had to wait till he passed to finally get one. They gave it to that bunk Broad,
Who they give it to?
Cardi B.
Over Nipsey?
Yeah, and then when he died, they gave it to him the next year.
Okay. That's crazy. So yeah, then that's R&B, but when we take it to rap, this is what I want to talk about. Best rap album, y'all. They got Let God Sort 'Em Out, the Clips, and Pusha T album that came out, Glorilla, Glorious, and Kendrick Lamar GNX made it on there. Hey, that's
You already know.
who you think got that?
K-Dot.
I think it's fair, rightfully so too. I mean,
Yeah.
Glorilla had that a big run
Well, they might rob them with the feminist movement because it seems like it is the females' time, but overall impact, I don't think anything made more impact than GNX.
Yeah, it was a big movement. So best rap performance, they got Outside, Cardi B. I've never heard that song.
Mm-mm,
Chains and Whips, by Clips. I never heard that song,
mm-mm.
but I have heard Anxiety by Doechii, and again TV Off Kendrick Lamar. But so I was wondering, that's a tricky one because Anxiety Doechii went. It did big. It did go far. It went big. But to me, TV Off was just way better. I still remember the first time I heard it.
It's the only thing I could even judge is TV off.
Oh, you never heard that Anxiety? That thing went everywhere.
But I don't be everywhere.
Right.
And
Well, Anxiety
then
went everywhere. It did.
not as to the degree, if you're going to judge by where it went, TV off is going to win because
It went to the Super Bowl.
it went to me. Like, I don't know nothing about none of the other records other than TV off. So I'm one of the random, rare non-listeners. So if it reached me, it has some impact.
Yeah, and so speaking of that, the best rap song, they got Glorilla. What song was this?
Somebody come in here, they be thinking they trying to
Oh,
win.
TGIF. You know that song? I don't even remember. I don't know how it go, but I'm definitely know it's Friday night. It's 500 degrees. I ain't got no nigga.
Oh, that might get something.
And then TV Off again. TV Off is all up and through there.
Yeah, that lets you know the TV off and to get something.
Yeah, TV Off for sure gonna get something, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing who win the Grammys. I would like to see Kalani win a Grammy from Folded. We'll see if it happens. But then we also got a surprise album from Offset.
Is that right?
That did not chart. So they downing him right now. They saying it's the first album he put out that never charted.
But they said this is an era when there's the first time where there are no hip hop records charting.
Right.
I said that. I mean, I did a reaction to some content that stated that recently.
Right.
So it's not like a great time for hip hop in general.
It's not a great time, and I think that this may have been intentional because apparently it's his last project to get out of his deal. So it might be a a message behind not really pushing his album like that and making it a surprise album with no rollout.
Well, politics often come into play when it comes to business, not just the music business. So if that's the case, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. But speaking of rappers dropping albums, Wale didn't drop the album. He didn't came out from under a rock.
What it sound like?
I did not hear it. I just heard he dropped it, heard nothing about it. But that's interesting. I was never really a big Wale fan. I definitely knew the song Bad. I wasn't, but a lot of people I'm around love Wale. I don't think I gave him a fair chance.
You're going to have to start prepping me on some of this because as much as I'm a hip hop head,
You don't know Wale?
I know Wale.
Yeah.
That's all I know is Wale.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know he was kind of like dope. I know he wasn't regular.
Yeah, he dope.
He had some like appeal.
Wale dope. And speaking of Wale, it was some drama last night at a show. You know, Mario and Ray J have been online recently, and it seems like some sort of a battle they promoting where, you know, Mario went to Cam Newton's podcast, and Cam Newton asked him who could sing, and when Ray J name came up, he didn't feel like Ray J could sing.
Mario?
Right. And so that has started some back and forth between Mario and Ray J. So Ray J saying he want his new top 5, his new songs, his 5 newest songs against Mario 5 newest songs. But Wale and Mario seem to be well acquainted. He had a show. Mario was there. Apparently, somebody from Wale's team hit Ray J up and said, "Hey, Wale wants you here." Ray J comes, Mario's on stage, and they don't let Ray J on stage. They say, "Oh, back up, back up." They put him in a room, and so now he feels slighted, and he want Wale fade. That's
No, he don't.
he said he want Wale fade. He the
He
same
learned,
size as him.
you know, he sit up under Hold No Honey. That's where he learned to just holler out fade. He don't
And
want to fade
he
nobody.
said, but so so Mario is clearly a better vocalist,
Okay, that's the standard. I'm glad I don't have to say that.
right? And but how Ray J is really pushing like, okay, you can sing better than me, but I'm a better businessman than you, or he stays relevant, more relevant than him. What's your thoughts on that? His take on that, which is
I saw a video and I'm trying to look at it right now. And Ray J was stating he's figured out that it don't matter what it is, how it is, who it is, as long as he has them talking about him, he's
he don't
winning.
care.
And he'll do whatever to keep it. Just like Hold On Honey. It's like that's yeah, I promise you, he said it. I'm trying to
So,
find it.
well, yeah, man. So we'll see how that go. I do think that they were saying about One Wish and Mario. Matter of fact, y'all,
I
when
don't
Mario
believe
first
it.
came out, I had Mario's album. I bought it. Like,
We all know that Mario was introduced and launched to us as a far more established. Until recently, Ray J was called Brandy's little brother. Like, you
right.
know,
But so they saying that One Wish is bigger than Ray J numbers is bigger than Mario's. Do you believe that?
yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah.
because you know, raw talent. I think we had
Right.
to make this
It's
statement
not a
recently. It's not a
talent
talent show. It's
Yeah.
not. And the fact that
So
he's Brandy's little brother and he's willing to do anything for attention, all that adds up.
yeah,
Let's see if
man.
this is it. I don't know if this is what I was looking for. Or let me get my Bluetooth.
Yeah, but
As loud as it possibly can in case it is.
that's good for Wale because he just dropped the album, and I don't think many people knew. So Ray J getting on stream and hollering out Wale name, that might be how Ray J see it. He might be looking out if it's all about having people talk about you. Because I'm definitely talking
No,
about
he's
Wale.
been claimed he sold his soul to have people talk about him. That's it.
Oh man,
I hope I just stumbled on the right clip. You know, you try to type the keywords
yeah.
and what you call it and hope they get through. Why it's not attached to my speaker? Keep talking, Greg.
But so but you know what? Thinking on that, if Ray J, so since you said Ray J said that, now I gotta look at anything that comes across my screen with Ray J differently
This shit got
because it has no substance.
Oh, now you saying that like as if it's like a question to what
No,
I'm
it's
saying.
not a question.
No, I gotta make sure I find it now.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
but
saying.
no, for sure. If that's what you're on, then now I'm probably not going to be reporting on this stuff.
Let's see what he says right here.
Everybody in here stop playing. I go viral to everybody. I agree. Ray J is a star. So I'm being a star. I just go viral to everybody. Ray J can't let out sing. Challenge like that. Nobody's more viral than me in this room. Nobody's more viral than me on the surface.
This is not the clip I was talking about.
But no, I get what I see what
But
he
you
on.
already see
I see
secret.
what he on.
No.
He on trying to go viral.
There's class of nah, come on, bro. You can't go with no F, Ray J. That's basic. Think about it. I don't know if this is what I was looking for.
Oh shit, go ahead.
Okay, so moving on, y'all. Speaking of podcasts, y'all know Max B got released from prison after doing 16 years.
It's a lot of controversy about that. I don't know to say
Yeah.
welcome home or if I'm supposed to give him one of these. I don't know. So,
As far as what I'm hearing, I mean, I'm a big Jim. I rock with Jim Jones.
okay.
So I do rock with Jim Jones. I'm a big Jim Jones fan. It seemed like him and Max B was coming up together and it went wrong, or whatever the case may be, over some music or whatever. But from that going wrong, it's some real disrespectful things that have been said, and it seems like this whole campaign prior to Max B coming home, Jim Jones made it very clear that he wasn't interested in going back or talking nothing out. He was standing on what he was standing on prior to him going to prison and being incarcerated. And Mano, so they have a podcast. Mano, Fabulous, and Dave East. They all have a podcast.
They do?
Yeah, they have a podcast.
Where the f do I be? I had no idea.
Yeah, man. And on the podcast, Mano kept bringing up how he won't be able to go to the Max B party because he's friends with Jim Jones, right? But before he did that, the last episode, he was trying to speak on, he was basically talking in code, but through the topics he was bringing up, like how do you feel about squashing beef and all of that, right?
Mano.
Mano clearly wanted to fuck with Max B, but he didn't want him and Jim Jones to fall out, so he made it abundantly clear he wasn't going, and because they more than brothers and this and that. Now Dave East sat in a chair while all this conversation was going on, and he never really said anything. Max B get out. He coming home. He's all over the internet, and then Dave East pop up at a welcome dinner, right? So, they was saying Jim Jones kicked him off the podcast and all that.
Get to off.
Dave East. But what I seen, I did.
Why is this so controversial? Has it been confirmed that Max B cooperated or did something foul?
No, but it's controversial between Jim Jones and Max B because of their beef. It has nothing to do with him telling.
So it just
They have a different beef.
That sounds reminiscent of a conversation I had with one of my loved ones not too long ago. I think it was a little earlier today, maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's
about picking sides.
Well, it's about some music that went bad.
Music?
Right. So Max B, let me tell you, because you don't know. He try to do not be worried about y'all.
Nah, I don't.
Just so y'all know that.
Facts.
But so Max B had went to jail and needed to be bailed out. It was a crazy amount of bail. It lowered down. He was in there for like 8 months. It lowered down, and Jim Jones bailed him out, but off a contract, off a music contract. He had to do a certain amount of hours.
Like we all heard that the Suge and Tupac, whether it's true or not, that was the legend from day one. We heard that's how Suge got at Tupac. But go ahead.
So when Max B wanted to do his own thing, he wasn't able to, right? Because he was in this with them, so it goes bad. It's the most basic situation that can happen, the most basic scenario where it just goes bad. But in it going bad, Max B said some things about Jim Jones' wife, Chris.
Oh, the one on this. Hey man, when you on a reality TV show, you're gonna get commented on. Go ahead.
So
what did he say?
Well, apparently he had been. Hey man, I'm gonna just say this. He made it very clear that
he been there, done that.
Had some dealings, and also just overall hurt.
Well, you know when you been there, done that, did a stretch. You know when you come home, who want to rekindle?
Right. So that's why they beef, man. They beef
over a female.
They beef over the business. But then
because he willingly signed the deal, right?
Yeah, but he signed the deal, but it didn't go
under duress.
Well, whatever. He didn't like how it turned out for him, so they start beefing. And in that beef, you know how beef.
I just saw a headline. I don't know how real it is because it was quick. It said Max B signed the Nas and things go left. Did he sign the Nas?
I think it's a lot of clickbait titles because they also said Jim Jones fired Dave East, and that's not true. It's actually a clip saying of Dave East and Jim Jones talking, and Dave East called Jim and asked him. So people thought he backstabbed him, but he didn't. I guess he called Jim Jones.
I realize in hip hop they got a rule where we can get over anything unless Spotted Locust involved. These niggas get over and squash that kumbaya anything. I don't know if it's like the spirit of battle rap, like just accepting disrespect and I'm sorry. I don't know. But yeah,
he had a relationship with him prior to him meeting Jim Jones. I guess when he was coming up, he did songs with Max B, and so he wanted to welcome me home. And Jim Jones understood, and he don't feel no type of way about him going to welcome Max B home. And I will say this: Dave East has never. Yeah, and Dave East has never been on the podcast, Dog and Max B. He never spoke on it. When they were speaking on it, he remained quiet. It's not like he act like he was with him and then he wasn't. He always kind of let it be known that he didn't want to be involved.
This is Max B.
Right, but especially by how he just refused to really comment on the stuff when it was a discussion.
Correct.
So, but speaking of podcasts and people getting fired, we about to go right over to Sip or Spill, y'all.
Sip or Spill. Who gonna get the Sip or Spill this week?
It's John Paul, y'all. So no, for real. A Day in the LA podcast, man.
That's the name of this podcast?
Right. A Day in the LA podcast.
How just gonna lock down a LA title like that?
And
what does he do to represent LA?
He know what? I don't know much
Cuz
about
say
it.
he never listened to One Wish. One Wish was hard. I listened to that. But
Who-
that's probably
oh,
that and Sexy Cat Eye is the only two records I
yeah.
ever
Oh
bought
man.
from
Yeah.
radio.
Let me check out these comments. But yeah, man. DJ Paul. The first time I ever seen DJ Paul, he was on No Jumper getting interviewed by AD and T Rail. I remember. He had it kind of went viral. Two things kind of went viral. Him telling them that they was workers or something to that effect, and then a
What you think
girl.
about that moment? Because that was like his W moment. I think they got offended at the wrong thing because he just
Right.
had laid down a fact, and guess what that fact did? Went direct to their feelings.
Yeah, he did lay down a fact.
He did.
But
They didn't
it
like
is
it at
so
that
great to
moment.
be a worker
But
though.
they both elevate themselves from that point to the point where that moment probably did more to spark some elevation in them
Yeah,
than we.
it sure did.
Yeah.
And so the next controversy was that after he did that, when they left, the John Paul went to go work
I
at
mean, I said, yeah, and okay, yeah,
Yeah.
keep building because that ain't the last thing he did.
Right. So he went
After
to go
that,
work at No Jumper. And honestly, when he was on No
did
Jumper,
he get shot up there?
I don't know. Right. But while he was on No Jumper, I did like his episodes. I did like
Oh, you
his
did?
opinions.
Okay.
I like his podcasting. I could tell that he's passionate about West Coast hip hop. And I think passion, we were just talking about passion earlier.
It can be appreciated.
Yeah, you need to have the passion
Correct.
for what you're doing. So I liked it. All of a sudden something happened where apparently he got shot. And
Right.
there was a whole lot of mysterious stuff going on with that. People who said he made it up and all this. So he stops working at No Jumper. And then I believe the next time I see him is when he goes on T Real and them show to talk about the incident and was he going to sue No Jumper, blah 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 blah. So apparently he starts working for them. Now I didn't really see though. I never seen no episodes. I'm not familiar with what the work he did. The
Me
next
either.
he
There's a
comes
lot of
up.
drama like associated with headlines and a few clips. It's like it was always a argument, disagreement, and he was trying to lean on more of his masculine in a lot of these situations.
Right.
But go ahead.
But another thing I've seen of him though is get to a fight. Remember he
Oh yeah, he
Right.
did wobble up at the
Right.
thing, and then he got jumped like or kicked or like somebody spat on him or something. No, he wobbled up. He did wobble up.
And so
A lot of people, I think a lot of people gain respect for him.
for sure.
But my thing with him is just this. What date is that, man?
That's October 27th,
Of 20 what?
2023.
I initiated business.
Right.
I don't know how much was known about him at this time.
Right.
But anybody can mark the date. This is when I chose to address him in a business fashion.
Right.
And it was 4 days later. What we get?
Just now seeing this, what's going on. Okay, bet. Let me tap in with some of his music.
That's after I tell him I like what you do.
Right.
I want to get my artist some motion.
Right.
And then look,
He's an A.
so I have to judge him even from a professional standpoint. Are you out here trying to be a diva and pop your personality, but are you really how you say in support of upcoming West Coast artists, like you said? Because this is very unprofessional. He left it hanging at just that. And I'm in his DM about my artist Bruce Smurf trying to ignore everything else there is to know about him, everything y'all might think about me, and how I might approach individuals such as him. I tried to keep it funky, and look how I got treated. Now, what does that do for me moving forward?
Maybe he a busy man, Spider. Who knows? I don't know. Hey, I hit him up too. Hey,
It's a whole culture about being left on what?
left on red.
No, but yeah, with an S word.
Oh, seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I hit him up too, Spider. I sent him my music. I sent him Good Day. It's perfect for his podcast. That would be a perfect intro song. But he didn't even look at mine. Mine wasn't even seen, Spider. So
all right. So because you just called him busy. So is he sipping? I'm spilling already. Spilling is bad,
we
right?
ain't even got there.
Okay.
We ain't even got there.
My bad.
We just keeping
All right.
telling the audience who this is in case they don't know. Right. So this brings us there. So that's what I know. Next time I see J. John Paul, he had a show, a Danny Lake podcast. He said he had this show for 5 years. I wasn't aware of it. I seen a clip of him firing a cast prior to the one we about to talk about. Okay. So then, I don't know, next time I see something, it's
I'm gonna load these up while you talking up here so they can see them. Go ahead.
okay. next time I see him, him and Rich Trapper are doing a podcast together.
That makes sense. You know, but I'll give, you know what? Let's give Jean Paul
Yeah,
a round of applause for not only being man enough to be himself and walking in his truth and his identity, but also wobbling up. Imagine him having a third or maybe a tenth of the squabble talk that Rich Trapper has had online as a content creator,
right.
but still finding himself squabbling up way before Rich Grinder has. And on top of that, I think Deshaun Paul knows his type, his kind. I think he knows kindred spirits. And I think he probably found himself on a platform with Rich Grinder before he did with myself, because he realizes that they are the same similar spirit.
Right. So when I seen that, I'm like, this might be interesting.
I know you did.
Yeah, I'm like, this might be interesting because they both have two personalities that I thought that's interesting. I want to see how this mix. I'm gonna say this.
Who's the sassiest?
Or whatever, because I just know it's two dominant in personalities.
Two dominant, submissive, like, go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, but they both have a big personality. That's what I'm.
Okay. Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
big
saying?
attitude.
They got character.
Yes.
All that, right? So the first show I seen, I think it was with Lush. It was a good show. I actually was like, I was like, okay, this is a good show. It was a good podcast. Lush, Lush is great for podcasting. You know, he always brings cool vibes. It ain't nothing too serious. He gonna talk about the topics, but he's entertaining. So I was like, okay, this is cool. So I'm watching the podcast, and then this is where it goes left. And this is after this, there's no more show.
What
There's
happened?
a Halloween podcast, and Ash Bash, because Ash Bash also got fired.
Wait, which Ash Bash? Because
The rapper.
I know. Oh, that's the. Is that the one from Inglewood?
Right.
Oh, okay.
So she was on the podcast
Shout
too.
out to her.
Right.
Boy,
It was Ash Bash, Rich Trapper, and Dijon.
three
It was
bitches.
all on a podcast, and Ash Bash didn't show up. But prior to that, she was like going to sleep. Yeah, she didn't show up.
You got a Janet Jackson nose. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I just seen it. Somebody told you before?
Nah.
Oh, you do.
Yeah. She didn't show up. And so it was a podcast with Rich Trapper, Dijon, and a guy named Bo Jackman. It went back. Right? Like Rich Trapper was basically trying to mark him out the whole episode. It made the episode a negative, bad episode. It was supposed to be a nice episode.
Over what? Like, what was the issue that he was trying to utilize to mark him out?
I guess they don't get along. I don't know. They had an episode before, but it didn't come out.
So you telling me Rich Trapper, the only time he's ever gone on these platforms and got physical with anyone is when he did the leg lock around Terrell's neck? Because he do all this tough talk and he get on this platform with people he don't like, including Quiddy Falco. He does nothing but talk.
Right. Well, with Bo Jackman, he was marking him out the whole episode. But what I want to say about that is that when you're doing that, I have never had to mark somebody. Anytime I've ever marked somebody out, I didn't have to repeat myself 1,000 times. Right? So the whole episode, he's like reasserting himself, like marking him out. Like, I just feel like that's not a mark out. That's just you being immature and a bully at this point.
I didn't see it, but from what you described, man, usually a mark out is whatever you got going on right now, cut it off or else. And then you don't cut it off. I'm just keep telling you that instead of doing something.
Right. That's not a mark out.
That's not a mark out.
No. A mark out, you don't
get marked out.
Yourself.
No, if you give everybody an ultimatum and they like, they continue,
you
got marked out. But yeah.
Rich Trapper was, and you could tell Bo Jackman didn't want no smoke with Rich Trapper at all. You could tell he didn't want to fight Rich Trapper, and I feel like
come on, man, you leaving me at a disadvantage as an analyst. You know, feminine men are the most detailed men in the world. Right. So Rich Trapper's gonna sit back with his lisp, see this exchange, and find something to find fault in my assessment. Because I am not. Let me see it. Can you send me a link so I can see it?
You want to see it? You want to see it? Okay, let's see it, y'all.
Let's see what the grinder.
Before we slip or spill,
the grinder guy did.
It's on the Day in the Late podcast.
That might be the most diverse podcast we got in the sector. He might need to just team up with the boy and just do what they do. But he got
fired now. That's what we gonna get to.
Wow.
It's too late.
But see, that's another sign of how do you If you was willing to go and sit down with him as an equal, how do you then find yourself not getting along with him? What is it that you guys cannot do? You knew what your goal was. It was to come on camera, create content that can create interest, right? So
Right.
even if it's amongst disagreeing with one another,
Right.
that's what we want to do. So what the could he possibly have done to make them decide you a regular heterosexual rich grinder? You decided to go sit down with this guy that represents a whole lot other. That automatically creates a dynamic that I think is interesting. What could he possibly have done or said to cause you to like run away?
Well, Dijon fired him because
Based on, I need to know why.
well, let me send you this first right now. He fired him because when Dijon be getting shit together up there. Like, no, for real. Like if you're late, he's gonna call you out on being late. If you
I hate
not paying
tardiness.
attention, he's gonna say something. If you looking like you're not interested, he's gonna say
What I
something.
say about details, but go ahead.
Yeah, and Rich Trapper seemed like he wasn't, because at first Dijon wasn't really tripping on, mind you, and his comments is full of like Rich Trapper hate. He's already dealing with that. And he's
Before
still
Rich
trying.
Trapper put up,
No, once Rich Trapper started being on the show, all the comments are just like Rich Trapper hate. So he's already dealing with that.
they were having a show in person like us, or was it like
It was in person.
once a week?
Yes, every Tuesday.
Dejan shit though.
Yeah, a day in LA. Dejan.
That's a nice title, Dejan.
It is.
That's pretty bold for you to just take that title, bro. Go ahead.
So I sent it to you, the episode, so you could see it. But so he fired him because when Dejan got him together, basically on the next episode, he told him, "Hey man, that was a whack episode. You ruined the episode." And then Rich Trapper decided to argue the fact, and I do feel like that was a bad episode.
But that makes good content for them to be able to argue the fact, though. Who
And
could
so-
tolerate the argument?
Well, this is what happened. So then Dijon tells him, gets in his in a group chat or whatever, and says, "Hey, this next interview, I'm gonna do it on my own because we still got issues. We need to, we still got a discussion. I don't want to do that with a guest."
Please don't tell me that Dijon is more G than Rich Grinder. This is
Dijon
what I'm
just
getting.
on business.
I see it's
Yeah.
coming through, bro. Like,
Dijon gonna
and
stand on
Rich Grinder
business,
starting
bro.
to come across as like a fluffy sussy. I didn't really say that. Like, I think he tried to deny that he hit me up and asked me if I ever paid Drea. I said, nah, I don't. I can't. I told her, I don't, no disrespect, but I cannot justify another bill in my budget personally right now. And he told me, his response was like, yeah, if I were you, I wouldn't pay her because I paid her and I'm still trying to figure out what I paid her for. That's all I didn't know that was that. And
He's claiming something else. He's claiming that he heard of, I don't know. I don't want to, because he ain't provided it. I don't want to put it out there. But
you know, amongst the hustlers.
I seen him on Facts Over Feelings. I seen y'all interview.
Yes.
And then so we had to talk about this on my first episode on how he got in his feelings because P's and Q's came on your show.
Yep, popped up one night out of nowhere. Oh, that should remind me. Well, we got the other phone. I've been meant to put the number up. Go ahead. Yeah,
But-
P's and Q's. Shout out to P's and Q's
Yeah,
because
shout out to P's and Q's.
me and P's and Q's have made a couple of moves together. I really appreciate him inserting himself into my situation. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but so Rich Trapper says that he heard a recording of you talking shit about him.
Saying what?
He never provided it.
That he's lying. He's lying. Anything I've ever said about Rich Trapper that he may not like, I've already said public.
Right. And what's the date on that? Because if it's after he went bad,
He's lying.
So anyway, so I don't know why he went bad because he got exposed on your show.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. And the only thing I can ever say about him that he may think that is bad is when he came to Facts Over Feelings, when he first sat down, Alex has those two yellow like recliner looking chairs.
Right.
He sat in one, I sat in the other, the one that I always occupy. And as soon as he sat down, he had looked like a jury bag that he was utilizing he should have put on some chains and all that. As soon as he sat down, his legs his one leg went over the other one. And we see him lip lock T-Rail. He's extremely athletic. But once you hear about the grinder talking about, I don't suck it, I eat it, the way his one leg just naturally wrapped, it's like his leg went around his other leg and then the foot went around that. That shit wrapped like some feminine ass shit. I wasn't tripping. I looked out of my peripheral. He saw that I saw. He unwrapped it real quick. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking like this. Look, this nigga be in the gym doing
Yeah, Taekwondo.
yeah. Then all of a sudden we find out
There is some other
he's a
allegations.
grinder. So I still like it ain't my business to like go against it. I never went against cuz. P's and Q's popped up in my chat, bro. Drunk as a muff. He said what he was starting to say. I look at the climate of things. I don't want to be foul. Guess what I do immediately?
You hit him up.
Send my live, send the
Yeah.
his cousins. Remember, I had put the string guard in there. He popped up on in the chat, a stranger. I sent it to Rich Trapper, like he whooped you whoop. I had just saw Rich Trapper stating how he had these niggas don't want to challenge me. Why any of them? I'm like, oh, perfect. Whoop. Hey, I got a nigga running your name, challenging. Instead of him coming on there, this nigga texted me the entire time P's and Q's was on my live, talking bad about P's and Q's, sending me all this old interactions.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to talk about how we got this content off a grinder that looks like he likes to grind on guys and swallow them whole.
Yeah, man. Rich Trapper be doing too much. It don't
P's and
take all
Q's.
that. If it's not true, it don't take all that to
Exactly.
spin your name.
But if it ain't true, it don't get that close and caught up and look that bad. It's not. I'm at the Noonshine show at noon with Nooney Green, and we just happened to talk about Grinder Gate. She brought your name up. I ain't trying to drag you into nothing that you started, even though you drug me into it. She just happened to realize the reason why I knew about Grinder Gate, because she's an avid BLACBOX Live attendee. She was there. She was there when you popped up in my live, and I just called you because your name came up, man. Is that your wife? Because I know if your wife around, we can't create no content.
Yeah, man, I'm chilling.
It sound like she farting in your face, sitting on your face right now.
No, nigga.
Hey, P's and Q's. Hey, y'all stay on your P's and Q's, man. This is my nigga P's and Q's. He did crack Grinder Gate wide open. Caused me to sacrifice my connection with Rich Grinder. Inadvertently, I wasn't attempting to, but he didn't double back and put me in positions that y'all don't even realize. I fuck with P's and Q's. Hey, do your thing, my
Shout out to
love.
P's and Q's, man.
Good looking, my nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Look.
basically, D-John fired him. His position is this: you can't fire somebody who you wasn't paying, and that because he said he wasn't being paid.
So what was he doing?
He was just going up there to doing a show, but he wasn't being paid. And he also said he brought value to D-John's show. They didn't get monetized until he was on the show. And I can say he did bring some value to the show. The dynamic, if you ever watched the podcast.
I believe two very sassy men arguing and debating on a consistent basis would go out the roof. They just got to keep up. Yep. But the thing is, Rich Trapper's in denial that he's more like Jean. Shout out to Jean Paul for having. I admire your confidence, homie, because I seen your whole journey through this, and then when he came up, I seen the wobble, and then you got me as like Rich Trapper coming to your presence, giving you the power to dismiss them when he don't even have the courage to claim that he's more like you than we all realize. And you've balanced not putting him on blast. When I know your gator is so on
No, he
point.
put him on blast already.
Oh, look at that.
You already had it. It went bad. So look. So he fires.
You gotta get Deshaun to pull up for the Noonshine show. I can't deal with Deshaun unless I got a buffer.
Hey, I like Deshaun.
I like a lot that he does, but I'm so interested in maintaining the establishment of who I am with certain issues.
Right.
I need a buffer, and you are the perfect buffer. So have him pull up if he will to your show.
I mean, I would love to have Deshaun pull up.
I want to know why you ignore my orders, man. I got at you straight.
Yeah, I want to review my shit. But anyway,
your shit.
So Dijon, so Rich Trapper goes on and makes a video about Dijon, basically saying like, you weren't paying me, blah 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 blah.
Wow.
So, but I want to speak on Ash Bash real quick because he also fired Ash Bash, and Ash Bash was like coming late and stuff. But I liked Ash Bash on the show, and I do get, he want her to be professional, but I feel like Ash Bash does really, that title A Day in LA, like everybody have a homegirl like Ash Bash, and so I really do feel like she brought that day in LA.
But it's crazy to me because Gang of Time, Inglewood motherfuckers don't want to get I ain't from LA. I'm from Inglewood.
Right.
But when it's beneficial, let's rock LA.
Right.
But Ash Bash as a person, period, the name just rings a certain bell locally.
Right.
And it fits.
It worked.
But I'm going to tell you this, cuz my pet peeve is tardiness, especially for an on-standing appointment. Hey, if what we got going on at this time is not important enough for you to be there between 5 and 15 minutes early to make sure you're not late, I'm going to personally start reassessing my commitment to whatever we agreed to do.
I feel you.
And that's me
But
personally.
so me personally though, I wouldn't have necessarily fired Ash Bash. I would have just it seemed like she got a lot going on. She got a store, she got kids. I would have just made it so maybe she was a friend of the show. She wouldn't have to literally come every show. And that's what I feel like. She could have stayed. I don't feel like he needed to fire her, but she definitely should have had took some of her hours for a better, you know what I'm
I would
saying?
imagine that certain things reach certain levels because of the reaction of the person that you even addressed.
And that's what he said. He said that they wasn't. He said that. John said, because I was like, man, well, that's a kind of harsh, right? But he said that when he was telling them how he felt, it wasn't respect.
But that's another problem about our people in business. I was taught a long time ago. You don't want to do your business right with the aura. You want to do it white with the W.
Right.
You know what I love? I love being at Best Buy, Guitar Center, Target,
Right.
Home Depot, 3 minutes before they open, the bank.
Yeah.
At the hour that it says,
It opens. Yeah.
I love that. And if you can get to that rhythm with a lot of things, you get to the dollar.
Yeah.
Art people, you ever heard of CP time?
For sure.
Yeah, I can't stand it. It
Yeah, man.
irritates me.
Also, John has put himself in a position where he's like a critic. So if you are judging people's music, judging what people should do with their career, anything you do, it can't be subpar.
And just the other elements of what it represents. I told you, detail, they are about presentation.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, we are about presentation for sure.
Yes.
But
Especially the male facet.
Right.
See, that's their thing about, yeah, everything is popping, it's on point, it's presentable.
Yeah. So I feel like he's doing the right thing for his brand. Is standing on business. If he's a hard critic and he's judging people's music and he got the report card, he should be a hard critic on his show. And he is a hard critic on his show, and he want nothing but perfection. I
believe he feels he can be dominant with Rich Trapper because, like you say you put him on blast, and he knows you not even have enough courage to be yourself. So I think he feels over Rich Trapper.
Well, I think Dejan is willing to be like that with anybody. Dejan is big on respect. I do. And however it go. I do, Spider. I mean, even that dude that he fought at the place, we don't know what he was. I think he was like a DJ at the Park 107.
You know why? With that moment, because the dude wasn't black. So at that moment, Dejan Paul, like, he got a lot of points for me as a person because in LA, them type of moments could turn into anything, no matter who's involved.
Right.
And he did his stuff. So,
right. So you know what? But Dejan did go live with BoJack. He did make some allegations about Rich Trapper. He also exposed the fact that Rich Trapper come on the internet always trying to give somebody some advice and being a critic as well. And a lot of his personal business is not together.
So basically, he whooped on Rich Trapper.
I mean, he did expose Rich Trapper. You know, Rich Trapper had some. I'm not gonna repeat it, but Rich Trapper was doing some things that it seemed like his personal life is not together. It's a mess. And so when you coming on the internet doing all what you doing, you got to make sure all your ducks is in a row. And his ducks is not in a row. Dejan also said that there was some allegations from somebody else that Rich Trapper, you know, about his sexuality. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
But y'all, fuck that. So what do you tell me about this? You know Dejan's profile. If he's comfortable going public talking about a gang-affiliated blogger in a certain fashion, your familiarity with both communities, all communities, do you tend to think the truth is lying more so with Dejan Paul or with the individual that he's speaking about that may be denying the allegations?
Well, Dejan said he can't for sure say. He said his ex-boyfriend told him that. He said he don't know.
So you know what that means to me? that Dejan Paul definitely is attempting to be honest.
I believe Dejan Paul is
So if
honest.
he's saying, "Hey, y'all know me,
believe
I'm
somebody told
Dejan
him
Paul,"
that.
but
Yes.
but also I'm Dejan Paul, and I've been around that. I know that, and I know the other, and I tend to believe based on.
But he's not saying he's not saying it. He's
Oh,
saying
he
he
just
was
said,
told. He was told.
but so he didn't give his own version.
No, he said he don't know. How could you know? The only way you could really know is you either see something on the video or you was there. So he don't know.
No, I wasn't raising my hand. I was saying,
Oh,
if you could see some content, shout to PCQs of a guy saying, "I don't."
yeah.
that-
But even with that though, he was able to try to wiggle his way out of that. He tried to accuse it of
I'm
somebody else. I'm talking about
I'm not that person that you could remember. That back in the days, it'd be like it walk like, talk like, sound like it's a duck. That's was the old thing. This if you
But he walk and talk like he's not that though. That's how he act.
two step like Sierra.
Oh yeah, his commentary
So
is
no,
bull.
we said walk it. No, it might be popping. It might be entertaining. It might
No,
be
it's
engaging.
annoying.
It's feminine.
Oh, well, I think his commentary is annoying.
Come on, you know me.
He
And
was
just think
repeating
about
himself.
every nigga.
The two,
Two step like a Sierra. Two step like Sierra.
well, he said he didn't know.
Man,
John
keep
said he
saying-
didn't know if he was if he,
That's because Dijon still trying to get. Just think about it.
But how could you for sure
But
know
Dijon,
though?
but no, Dijon probably ain't trying to kill all his accent.
No, I'm just saying the only way
You
you
ain't-
for sure
see,
know
you-
Spider is you would have to. How would you know? We all these are all.
All right, so you telling me right now? This is okay. I don't know when the first time
If you ask me right now, I would say I don't know.
No. But look, like it's like no. Hold on. If I would have waited to this moment, if I never saw your Instagram, never knew nothing about you, and today I said you like bitches, are you gonna still say the same thing? How would you know?
No,
Or
me. I carry myself that way.
Hey, what I'm trying to tell you is some men, regardless of how they try to carry themselves,
It still shines through.
I told you how he crossed his legs, and then look, if that
But
look,
to me,
no,
that
listen to me.
doesn't mannerism.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
say something. If it didn't mean that, he wouldn't have corrected it as soon as he saw me.
Yeah, because but my mannerisms does not always directly
I agree.
parallel with sexuality.
I agree, but when there's, it's not even a question. You're in your comfort zone. I just went and helped you wiggle into the parking space.
About the debate on Rich Trapper,
But that's what we're talking about.
though.
That's what we're talking about, though, right?
No, I'm saying I'm not debating on his. I want to make it clear though.
I didn't bring Cuz up. I'm on the Noonshine show.
I want to make it clear. I'm not debating on his behalf. I'm just standing on. I don't know if he's like that.
But look, because the debate ain't even like that because we debating Rich Trapper.
I just wanted to make that clear for the people.
We're going Rich Trapper against Dejan. So I'm just saying.
Is we sipping or spilling on Dejan firing? Rich Trapper.
I'm sipping on my crippin'.
Yeah, we sipping. I think that's what
that's the positive, right? Sip is the positive.
Sip is a positive. We sipping on Rich Trapper. I mean Dejan.
Handcuffs is right there.
We sipping on that. Let me get a cup.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, I'm Nooney Green and my daughter they got me switched from Patron to Don. I'm mad like this the better choice. I thought it was equal, but so I just switched.
This what we on, y'all. We be on the come on, Don. Hey, we
it's the Julio. That's crazy. That ain't Dejan, but it's Don. Right. Yeah, Dejan, and you got him. You got your boy. He's scared to come out the closet. I think you might put enough pressure on him where he at least might do that. But what was the issue again that they were actually disagreeing about? About
how he handled himself on a podcast on the October Halloween podcast. Rich Trapper was doing too much, and Dejan told him about it. They had a debate. Dejan asked him, he said, this next show, I don't want y'all to be there. And he got out of his body. So I talked to Dejan crazy.
And it's the thing what Rich Trapper is not realizing because maybe he's not one of us. We do not put ourselves in positions to have those type of debates with men of that nature. If you choose to do business with, engage, whatever reason you do, once it gets toxic, negative, you got it, bro. I'm gone. Because when men start challenging each other in certain fashions, the stakes they rise and they rise and they rise. And there's certain W's you're not going to allow certain people to have, whether it's publicly, perception-wise, or physically. So Dejan, he gets all the respect from me that he can naturally warrant as a human being. Outside of that, if he chooses to try to earn it, you already won, bro. It's over. Just the fact that you can find yourself engaging past certain levels with Dejan Paul, it shows that you are more comfortable with.
But they didn't really. It wasn't really nothing though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. She texted him, "Hey, I don't want you at the show. Rich Trapper has something to say," and the Dijon told him you fired. It was already coming to that he was gonna be fired. The comments didn't like Rich Trapper on the show.
Why? You know, I'm telling you, the only reason they don't like Rich Trapper is because everybody knows he's in denial.
Yeah, it was nothing but gay comments.
If you'd like to, go ahead. I don't have the studio phone, but if you want to call Block and just get some commentary, it's on you.
I don't know him. You got.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, call him.
I don't got that phone. I ain't calling on my phone. I don't even want to hear it because I know she and his feelings.
Because he don't know me, so I'm not about to call somebody who don't know me.
So Gucci, nobody even know who we talking about. Don't say it.
Yeah. So boom. So we gonna sit with Dijon. I'm looking forward to the new host. So he said Tam, the new host. Have you seen Tam, the new host on No Jumper?
No, the female?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen her.
So she's gonna be on the show now. They got on Dan LA.
Okay, so
yeah, I'm looking forward to what
I like her.
I like her. I do fuck with Dejan. I like what he got going. He's
you
entertaining.
You need to go on that thing and talk your shit.
Right. Hey, when I work my way up, he'll call me.
Nah, you ain't gotta work your way up to be on to LA. Nah, hell no.
So he want people who are more. He's about music though. He's all off of music catalog. What type of artist are you?
So tell me the person with the biggest catalog that gave him time of day.
I don't know like that.
No, don't. Let's don't stop there. Don't. No, you should say that.
Hey, y'all.
Oh my mama.
God, bro.
Do you got Cuz number? Call Dijon Paul.
What?
Who got this Dijon Paul number? Put his number in the chat.
I'm
gonna call him on this bunk ass Instagram chat. He might just be bored enough where he's somewhere and he might see this shit. He's so popular. Let's see what we might get. Don't let it fall. Hey, finish it. It'll fit perfect in there. Oh, look, that's a block, huh? That shit ring longer than that. Look what I think block. Did he just like not answer? Don't we supposed to ring more times than that?
I don't know. I don't really call people on Instagram.
Nah, nigga, it ring more times than that. Well, you know, I'm doing this for the sake of the content, the creation, and the controversy, y'all. On camera, on my mama. Just to show I'm not anything that they think I am. I'm willing to engage, especially as a co-host of my Day Uno. This is my peoples. So I'm willing to engage in this controversy only in these moments. But you see how I'm getting treated. Maybe he watching. Because I don't understand why you would be so disrespectful. Are you discriminating against my community?
Please answer, Dijon.
Yeah, because I thought you
don't get it going.
Yeah, cuz ain't.
Okay, so we gonna he didn't answer. We just sit with him. We looking forward to what you do with your podcast. Moving on. That was a sip or spill segment. Dejan Paul fired Ash Bash and Rich Trapper. So we moving on to Nooney Notes. For this week, Nooney Notes, what I need y'all to do is follow my YouTube page and follow my Instagram. Make it go up. Make the comments green. Support me, man.
Where's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Nooney Green. Everything is Nooney Green. If you type in Nooney Green, you'll be able to follow. We gonna do it up. So my green light. For the green light, we don't have a green light this week. And that's another thing, is that if you want us to green light you, get in the inbox, because it's kind of hard for me just to be, sometimes it's not gonna be no green light. I don't got no green light. The green light is They do everything.
They do everything at gmail.com. However y'all are in the greenhouse. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, look, I'm live on my channel, right? Yeah. I just happen to be scrolling through my shit and I never expected you to answer, because this this show that I'm on right now ain't got nothing to do with me and you. This my artist. I'm her co-host, right? I ain't no degree. This little spider, cuz.
Yeah.
From 970 East Coast, cuz.
Okay.
He ain't been home since the 90s. So I didn't even expect you to answer, cuz I'm loaded. I'm co-hosting with my co-host. See that thing's though, cuz. It's the deal, cuz.
Yeah, they stand low. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, we probably got about 30, 45 more minutes. And then I'm gonna tap back in on you just like this. Look like you on the street, kid.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got a black seat.
Bro, you know I do mine OG. I got that blue thing on.
For death though,
Over here.
for death though, cuz. As soon as I finish with the show, I'm gonna hit you back. Hey, look, let me show the people who my peoples is. Hey, that camera right there, that's the world, cuz. Let them know what you want them to know.
I'm here.
That's my homie, cuz SPI Deuce. I don't put my name. I'm gonna tell him one day. You know how hard it was to put my name under enough. You got to be a cold nigga for me to put my name under yours. Dead hungry. See that thing's I love you, cuz. Death though. That's hard. Free the Deuce, free the four, and the Uno. I'm the third if you ain't heard. See that things. Go ahead, baby.
Hey, so but look, damn, it's all bad for Rich
Ritual.
Trapper, man.
Y'all,
They in the
yeah.
comments owning, and hey, the downfall of Rich Trapper is crazy because when he first got on the scene, hey, didn't he seem like he might be able to do something?
I hate to say this.
It's
Cause I'm a cold
crazy.
nigga. Cause I give everybody benefit out like you did. I saw the skill set. But what he's going through now, I also saw the potential for that.
Like the whole, anytime his name is brought up, like if you see these comments, anytime his name is brought up, it's just very negative.
Because he
Bro.
tried to skate over Grinder Gate, and instead, you know what? The only way he could have, the best thing he could have did was
His
never
face
say
head on.
nothing.
Oh, don't say nothing.
Yeah, or like you say, jump in and go with it. But once you tried to say something and defend yourself, and your defense was boo boo,
Yeah.
it was a wrap.
It's,
Bro.
that downfall is crazy because I remember seeing him when he first popped up. I'm like, okay, and he was getting that 600. He had pulled up to LA. It was like positive for a minute.
You know that day he pulled up and did that. He did some weird shit. He came to Facts Over Feelings that day, and when he came, we just had a regular. You know, he had been in Atlanta, and then at one point when he first got into his 600, they filed like 3 copyright strikes on his channel, and his channel was going to be down. I got him on phone with Alex. He was real humble, begging for assistance. I wasn't knowing how to, but I knew Alex knew how to. Alex got over involved. I got him on 3-way with 600. 600 told him, neighbor Crip, 600 told him, like, look, SPR, hey, since you involved, I'm going to take the strikes down. You know, I don't really give a fuck about dude. Right? Why? They was on 3-way, hear each other. He said, I don't give a fuck about dude, but since you involved and you the big homie, cuz I'll take that shit down and just tell him whatever 600 didn't like what he said, if he agreed or not. So guess what? That nigga Rich Trapper was thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I never had a problem with him since. I've seen the feng shui feminine things. That's not me to be pointing out. I see that. That wasn't me. But for some reason, he got offended when P's and Q's came on my channel to announce the Grinder Gate fiasco, and he started carrying my name slightly different. I called myself reaching out to him, and he told me, so what? So now I apply the same energy toward him. I don't give a fuck.
Y'all, that was it. We probably gonna limit our him being on the show because
Oh,
Rich Trapper.
oh, he can be on as far as like calling.
No, because look at the. I'm just saying, like,
I mean, as far as a
they
calling,
over it, man. The people not even excited. So
yeah, we don't need the Grinder Gate guy.
yeah, man.
In the black box.
We gonna keep it pushing, man, to pour one out.
Okay.
So this one for sure is all bad. So I want y'all to let me know, y'all, if y'all be on TikTok. If you haven't been on TikTok, you might not know, but if you've been on TikTok, you know the name Brene, right? So Brene is this famous TikTok girl. She got like 3 million followers.
I don't know about her.
I'm about to lace you up. 3 million followers. She can kind of like do a day in a life type content, like go with me to the store, all that type.
And go up.
Right, go up. So
back.
she had a friend named Akira. And Akira had a husband named Tim.
Now, apparently, Brene and Tim dated long ago, like in high school. Anyway, she becomes a Kara's friend. They all online. Everybody sees the energy switch, right? Where Tim and Brene is always just in each other's face, flirting, da 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 da. Everybody see it, but Akira and her husband is in denial. Devon, right? They in denial. It goes up. They was cheating. They leave. She leaves her husband. He leaves his wife, Brene and Tim. They get together. But this happened in North Carolina, where they have a law about isolation of affection. Like if I'm able to prove that you intentionally intervene in my marriage, I'm able to sue you. And so that's what kind of been taking place over these last couple months. It was all over TikTok. It was all over the news. It just went crazy about how this lawsuit, because this is a law that's not really common. It's not many states.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's not many states that have this law. So they did the trial. She sued her and won $1.75 million.
Wait. No. Say that number one more time.
$1.75 million. No way. Hey, I hope it was worth it.
I hope it was as well.
My goodness. And guess what? The husband, Devon, is about to sue Tim. And seeing how that went, how the wives sued each other, I assume Devon gonna sue Tim. So this gonna be the same couple owing millions of dollars to their exes.
I hate to do this because it sounds so confused now. Who did what and when and now and who said who for what? What happened now?
Let me tell you, Brene, she's popular on TikTok. She became friends with a girl named Akira, who was married to Tim. Now, Brene, the TikTok star, used to date Tim a long time ago.
Do the broad know that she friends with?
Right.
She knows?
She knows.
Okay.
Her and Tim got kids and everything, a whole family. Brene moves in with them and act like Akira's friend, act like the girlfriend, and takes her husband, sleep with her husband in her house.
Like take her old nigga back.
Right. It's like some soul food when Vanessa Williams
let you see that coming when he bringing the bitch that was his bitch before you went.
Oh, yeah, she's very naive.
Oh, yeah.
You don't even let that type of shit in your very naive, man. That's one thing
That's basically you something he stumbled on while we was on a break, bitch. Now, come on.
Well, they married, though.
It don't matter. If you want to kids. But if you reconnecting with that which was before, that's the original regard.
And you know how they pulled the play? Tim tried to act like Brene manager.
But that's another thing. But that's nothing. If he went that far, you would assume, oh, I'm just in touch with her freaking because we used to be so close. So pull it through. Not knowing she wasn't that naive because, okay, this is my ex, my whatever. Now I moved on. She see I'm moving on. If it's a freak thing, I could see the other bitch thinking she just want to do whatever to stay. I could see that.
But another thing is Brene was married to Devon. So it was a couples thing. Everywhere they went.
All 4 of them?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
With each other. Tim biting his lip at her while everybody's sitting at the
wow.
Yeah, Brene was so in love with Devon. That's how she made it seem. Like she left her husband too. Hey, he was all big. He lost weight, glowed up. He modeling now. Hey, she broke him and he built this up back up so cold. Shout out to him because she tried to really do him. Like, that's real embarrassing for a man to be. You got him all on social media and then you leave him. And guess what? Tim is his cousin. It's bad.
Where did you find this story?
TikTok. I'm trying to.
Are you sure it's a real story?
It's a real story, Smart. I would not lie.
It sounds like that troll shit.
In the comments, y'all. In the comments, who know about Tim and Brene?
I'm gonna look it up. Tim and Brene. Oh, you sent it to me?
Remember, that's the video.
Oh, hold on. Let's see.
You can play it.
It's a long video, y'all. But we gonna watch it enough. We can pause it, get an idea of what's going on. Cause this shit right. Hold on. This shit ain't crazy. Let me know when.
Hit the likes, y'all. It's Noonshine Show.
At noon on the Black Box.
Every Sunday.
At SPI. Here we go. Let's see.
Do know that.
Wow.
TikTok is a platform that's filled with a lot of stuff, from simple dance videos and family content to DIY and self-help content. but it also has a quite dark underbelly that is unlike the family positive and good vibe content that most average users might be used to. This other side is filled with very dramatic and real-life content. Sometimes it's staged, other times it's just pure unfiltered drama in the lives of real people directly broadcasted to any viewer that does as much as look in that direction. In all of that drama lies a big influencer with over 2 million followers on her account. She's trademarked by her ridiculously long and curved nails, body size, and her triple Z breasts as labeled by her audience.
And I look crazy. Let me show you how I look.
Little bitch ain't
Hey, triple Z's? God, them motherfuckers heavy.
That built.
Bad. But there's a fetish for everything.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
trying to let us fuck, just let us hunt. If you ain't trying to let us hunt, use a
She also has a knack for drama and is living what seems like a dream life with her loyal husband in the state of North Carolina, USA. Now imagine her throwing all of that away for a sleazy fling with her husband's cousin, flaunting their adulterous crime online for all to see, and eventually getting slapped with a $1 million lawsuit that could potentially land her in jail. Wild, right? It almost sounds fake and made up, but this really happened, and this is the wild, messy world of Brene Kennard and Tim Monu, the TikTok duo whose dire thirst for clout turned their lives into a viral disaster, with all the chaos broadcasted to all that cared enough to watch. Now, this isn't just another semi-influencer scandal, it's a full-blown saga filled with betrayals, lawsuits, and public meltdowns that's got the internet hooked and equally horrified. Brene Kennard was once TikTok's plus-size darling, popping off with cool dance videos and couples content alongside her husband, Devin Mayo.
look at this.
But behind the filters and hashtags, trouble was brewing in their paradise. See, Brene didn't just cheat on Devin, no. She did so with Tim Monu, a guy who was his high school best friend, and they've been so close for so long that they started calling themselves cousins, even though there's no proof of any actual blood relationship between them.
Yeah, that's right.
Ready to get an Uber right now? You ain't bring your...
And this cheating scandal happened in the home of Tim's wife, Akira Montague, while Akira's kids slept upstairs. And instead of keeping it low-key, Brene posted it all on TikTok. From their flirty brunch clips to multiple videos of them being overly comfortable with each other, even when both their partners were right there with them.
Cheers.
Good.
Get out of my video. It's trying.
He's straight though.
Tim, eat it. Keep so dramatic.
You know who that is, Robin?
Who is that, Kendrick?
No, I can't. I'm asking you. It's like setting the mood for what. It's like destruction is coming, and it shows sound like the MC is setting the mood. Let's see.
Hey, you got some in your beer. Is it good?
Hell,
What'd you say?
They flirting. It was all through the videos. If you watch the videos they was putting up, even though they was trying to hide it, it was just like busting through that they liked each other and that they had something going on. It's crazy, man. That's like, it reminded me of Soul Food. You remember, if y'all ever watched the movie Soul Food, when Vanessa Williams let her cousin stay with her, and the cousin ain't got no job and shit. Vanessa Williams busy, she a lawyer, and the cousin get to messing with her husband, going to his shows, and he wind up cheating on Vanessa Williams with her cousin. Man, you gotta watch who you let come in your household.
Nah. You don't watch who you let come in your household. You don't let nothing like that come in your household. That's what you don't do.
Yeah, man, you can't even barely.
Once it happens, it's too late. That's the thing. Anything that you consider as a potential possible risk, you don't entertain.
But half the time they don't be thinking. That's how they get caught up. That's the trick bag. They don't be thinking that nothing could possibly happen.
I'm glad my mind is how it is, because I know, I think for myself down, and I know anybody will fuck any and every, whenever, especially if they ain't supposed to in a low key. They don't care about who they might violate. Fuck all that.
Right.
I'm not finna get no.
I'm the same way. You can't, bro. I just don't let nobody get all involved with me and what I got going on. Day-to-day living with, that's crazy. That's why they was able to sneak around and have sex in your home and do all those things because you had your guard down. You was basically slipping because anybody.
Facts. Facts.
So yeah, man. We ain't gonna play too much of that, but
You through with this?
through with that. I just wanted to show y'all her. It's the biggest story on TikTok right now. She done got sued. Devon, the husband, is gonna now sue Tim as well. But you know what I was curious on? So
What's that?
the court date was over. She lost. She defended herself. When the news people was outside and they asked her, like, what do you think? And she said she'll never see it. There is a lot of ways, even when you get a judgment of that size against you, where just because you got the judgment doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to see the money. Also, I'm not even sure if Brene has that amount of money. I mean, she made because she has 3 million followers on TikTok and stuff.
What was the amount?
1.7 million.
You know, sometimes I think that shit is just for like, in case you get it though.
So even if you file bankrupt, it's gonna stay.
No, certain bankruptcies, I'm not sure, but bankruptcies, you have to talk to a bankruptcy lawyer because when you like think of bankruptcy, you say certain when they decide it, it's like, oh, certain shit is included, certain shit ain't, and I think all that should be random based on each situation. I ain't no expert on that.
And you know that's crazy because
you know what I do gotta do though. I gotta piss. What you want me to do? You want me to play one of your songs? Let you talk to him?
I'm gonna talk to him.
All right, I gotta piss.
Because they'll place a lien, y'all. They'll place a lien on your property, anything you own. It's definitely an inconvenience to have a settlement like that hanging over your head. And I think she married Tim, so now it's a joint debt because they're married. And then Tim's also being sued as well by Devon, by the guy. So
He trying to get his change.
hey man, it's looking real bad for them, y'all. That's why you don't do scandalous ass. That's why you shouldn't participate in scandalous things. It's a million dudes, it's a million women in the world. Leave your family member people alone. Because the karma is real. Man, you know, with Brene, and she's cocky, y'all. She's never apologized, never admitted to her being wrong. She keeps saying that the relationship was over. She approved of it. In a way, she's right. I mean, to let a woman stay in your house, clearly flirt with your husband, and act like you don't see it or you're blind to it is shocking, man. But that's how they go. They got kids, y'all. Tim and Akira had kids. Brene was their godmother. I mean, it's deep, y'all. This is the type of thing that happen when you got snakes around you and in your surroundings in your house. That's right. Hey, RDL, she said, "Hey, I let the family in and family my husband." Hey, she did, man. Hey, Soul Food was a cold movie. It really showed the dynamics of the trifling stuff people have to endure because that's pretty trifling, man. Oh, you would have smashed her too, RDL? RDL said he would have smashed her too.
Man, shoot.
It's all cool, yeah. Hey, man, it happens, man.
Oh yeah, East. Oh yeah, East.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, you right. Who was that? Who was that who just said,
What they said?
she said, same old let. I think that's what he said. I don't know why his message is being held, but
Just push. Are you ain't no? Are
he
you?
said she seduced
Who?
Miles. Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm so lost.
Hey, Tim said that Brene seduced him. He said that she would come out the shower with just a towel, be bending over.
That's all it takes.
Hey, I mean, you could get seduced. That's why you don't put yourself in a position.
But being seduced doesn't give you an excuse for getting loose. She attempted to seduce you. The fact that she succeeded was because you made a decision to give in. Seducing is not the power that just takes over you.
Because when she tried to,
And now,
you could have told her.
exactly. You don't have to like.
Some other shit, get up out of here.
Yeah. Seduction is just the invitation for you to do whatever. You feel me? Now you could like deny it.
It said, check your microphone, Noonie. We can't hear you, but not a hot mic like spiders. Hello. Good looking, bro.
I don't know why. You gotta
Let me,
talk. I don't know what it would be.
Up in here.
Like that shit do look.
But yeah, if y'all ever seen the hip hop opera with Beyonce and Jermaine Dupri in there, Bow Wow in there, Carmen does the same thing. She seduces this officer. He's supposed to take her to jail. She seduced him, ruin his life. So don't get seduced, y'all, because it's probably not gonna work out in your favor. RDO said you look at him a certain way, he on it.
Who? Oh, him himself.
Yeah, whenever y'all adjust your microphone, the camera shakes and moves as well.
Nah, but I see like why your shit so low?
Is mine low?
Oh, she ain't even connected, y'all. I'm glad somebody said something.
Where it connect at? At the bottom?
No, look.
Up here.
That's crazy.
Hey, I want to see this
Google gang. Whoever that, because I'm looking at it, I can see it and you on now.
Wait.
Yeah. Is that better? Whoever that was, salute to you, man. You deserve a t-shirt.
Bro.
Oh, my.
But let me know.
Because you was on point.
Yeah, my mic cord. Hey, my mic cord was on the floor. Oh, yeah, y'all. Man, it's a good Sunday, y'all.
Yes, it is. Definitely.
Appreciate you, bro.
I ain't going nowhere. Hold on. Let me reset because I swear to God, I had to be this. So being that I lost all focus on what's going on. Y'all, but it's still a good day. It's a hood day. It's a great day. It's a straight day. Oh, mama.
Yesterday was bullshit. But today gonna be a good day. Louisiana 3P.
I know, but when they said I be lagging.
I'm talking about the hood way. Like when the Lakers got the 3P. Got the 3P. I had to say it was a good day. Hey now, say now, I woke up feeling like it was my birthday. Checks coming in like the first day. I said checks coming in like the first day. Niggas trying to knock me off my pivot. I get ignorant. Live it. Give it to you in the worst way, I give it how I live it. Let the church say amen. I was trying to chase a little 2K. I was trying to chase a little 2 bands, water and pineapple juice. Hold the deuce, Sam, 0 then. Shoot the beak off a bird. Toucan Sam, do you know who I am? It's Nooney. They make business, you goofy. See this big old ring, if I mink me. You get loopy, crashing shit, I think I'm boosty. Debo, but this ain't no movie. This ain't 2B, this ain't no movie. Yesterday was bullshit, but today gonna be a good day. Louisiana 3Ps, yeah, the 3Ps. I'm talking about the hood way. Like when the Lakers got the 3P. I can say it was a good day. Hey now, say now, I woke up feeling like it was my birthday. Checks coming in like the first day. I said checks coming in like the first day. Really though, I read the back of my cereal box. I still keep a dub in my sock. But he mad, you lucky I'm not. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock. Hopped off the post, threw it in sport, ooh wee. Pocket stuff like a loose leaf. Picking around, we ain't talking about sushi. It's Nooney and the green is for blue cheese. It's Nooney and the green is for blue cheese. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock.
All I'm trying to get is assist. That nigga Magic was famous for getting assists. I'm trying to get my assist because it's a gang of motherfuckers that got game, and I got my hands on a few of them, maybe only 2 of them, but I'm trying to make sure they get to run through them.
Right.
Shout
out to the low. Hey y'all, that's on all streaming platforms. Good Day by Nooney Green.
Immediately, Eastside.
Man.
Please do.
And I got other shit on there, boy. I got a lot of, I got so much music, and I'm still working on music doing this podcast thing. But music is my passion, y'all. And so
she really doing this podcast thing because I begged her.
No, you didn't beg me.
Almost begged.
No, you didn't. I'm doing this podcast thing, y'all, because it's an opportunity, and I'm not in a position to like turn my nose down to an opportunity. But no, and Spider asked me, and I have a lot of respect for Spider. I appreciate Spider asked me, so ain't too many things Spider look gonna ask me to do, and I'm not gonna do.
Reason why podcasting is the thing that I asked her to do, that I suggested she do. If y'all could look and see, y'all see the skills as far as MCing, rapping, being on the mic, the personality, all those things that she represents, right? Bam. Y'all see how she came into my spectrum, draws down song.
Right.
How many people have y'all seen me collab with music, just an interview or two, that has such a natural ability to be right here? I'm a hard motherfucker to go opposite of on a mic in any situation.
Hey, he is, bro.
I'm hard. I know I make it hard. Look how naturally she handles it. Outside of the bars, I was impressed off the get down.
Yeah.
But it still gets deeper, y'all. It's gonna get deeper. I know
Oh,
what I'm
man.
saying. She here for a reason. That's what I'm saying. She here
Appreciate
for a
that,
reason.
Spider. But yes, it is hard to go sit against or talk. Aside Spider. Spider is hey man, he's like no other, y'all. But we love him. That's why we here. That's why we on the black box.
Don't get it.
Because
We
you
gonna
can't
get
get
it.
this from nowhere else. The black box exclusive. You understand?
Y'all know every color is it doesn't exist without black. Every colors come forth from black, not from white, bro. Without black, you don't have no colors. And within black, there is all colors. My concept for the black box always has been to allow the colors of the lights to control the color of the room.
Okay.
But when I went black, I realized when you shine the lights on black, black contains every color. So guess what it does? It absorbs every color. So I had
Right.
black walls with lights, and all we could do was actually look at the lights.
Right.
Now
game.
we done flipped it. We actually have a black box without the black wall. I thought the black walls were the black box, but the black box is so encompass more of a color because within black is every color. So no matter what color we are at any given moment, it's still the black box.
And with that being said, y'all, we about to move on to a cup full of games. Spider just blessed us with some games.
Okay.
On this week episode, mind you, y'all, this episode 6. Give it up, y'all, for episode
Hey, what
6,
the?
man.
Episode 6.
Hey. Hey, I hope y'all been seeing the progress, hanging there with me. Y'all gotta believe in me. I do need to support y'all because the show gonna get better and better as we move along. But today is Cup Full of Games is brought to us by Steve Harvey, y'all. And he basically talking about success and something you need to get acquainted with if you trying to reach success.
I can't believe you had this loaded up because I remember a long time ago, I saw Steve Starry having a conversation with a young lady. And it was just a very casual conversation, all smiles and giggles. He was like, yeah, I understand. If you're scared to get cut up and bruised, you don't want no broken bones, and you're on the cliff, if you don't jump, you good. No broken
Right.
bones. And he was like, but if you don't jump, and he was talking about the potential of soaring over all that.
Right.
And he got caught up in it. And the Steve I knew was so simple, had no layers. He couldn't even get past the expression of, like, if you don't jump, even though you won't get broke up and break no bones, you'll never know if you can soar.
Right.
And that was a deep moment. So I wonder if this is going to resonate with that. Let's go.
If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful.
That there, man. You got to be comfortable with
What does
being
that mean to you?
uncomfortable.
Nobody wants to be uncomfortable, and nobody accepts discomfort purposely for any extended amount of time. So what does that actually mean? Because right now, whether you're trying to fall asleep, whether you're driving, whether you're sitting right here, you're going to correct any discomfort that you perceive. So what does that mean?
You know what, man? This rings to me because I believe what makes me who I am and what's one of my biggest assets is that I have been uncomfortable a lot of times in my life, and I believe that being uncomfortable drives success. I almost feel like once you're comfortable, that's when success stops. That's when you stop striving. What because uncomfortable is another word for, I mean, comfortable is another word for settling. You're okay with where you're at. And as long as you're comfortable, if you comfortable, you ain't gonna move. You ain't gonna keep going. So you need to be uncomfortable, whether it's with your finances, whether it's with your life, where you live. Being uncomfortable, all the every time I've ever been uncomfortable, y'all,
That thing's
blowed up. I've been uncomfortable my whole entire life. I'm uncomfortable right now, y'all. Stuff in my life that I'm uncomfortable with right now. And I'm working every day to change that. And so I'm big on being uncomfortable. Like when something go bad, I'll be like, man, most people be like, damn, I love it. I'll be like, man, I'm happy that I'm uncomfortable now. It's going to sprout a new idea.
this. I get that. I understand it for a brief moment, but then I think about, hey, so if that's the case, is you're looking to be in a perpetual state of discomfort?
No. But success, you're going to be in a perpetual state of discomfort while you chasing success for sure. Yeah, to get success, yes. To achieve what you want to achieve, you're gonna be you're not gonna be comfortable. It's not a comfortable experience.
Right.
So yes, all while you're achieving your goal, whatever your goal is, because everybody got different goals, but
Definitely. Or some have no goal.
no goals. But while you are achieving your goals, that whole entire time, I think it's a blessing to be uncomfortable because again, once you comfortable where you at, unless you've already reached your success, right? Then it's like, okay, like Nipsey said, it was hard, wipe the sweat off, right? Like you did it. But until you feel that way, and it's up to you to how you feel when you feel that way, when you feel like you've accomplished your goals. Or
Right, because you never know where a person goes or at what they really want to do.
while you're still going through them, you're going to be uncomfortable. And if you let being uncomfortable stop you, I'm comfortable right now. Y'all doing this show. Hey, this is not something
You don't
I'm
look like it, though.
doing.
You look like you in your zone.
It looked like I'm in my zone because this is what I'm taking to that. This is not normal for me, but it's gonna be normal. I'm gonna make it normal. It's a challenge, y'all. So shout out to Steve Harvey.
What is the most challenging element of doing this? Something you've never done, but something you obviously have all the natural skills and abilities to do without thought. You never really thought about it. One of your partners say, hey, you good at this. I'm doing it. Come on. What is the hardest thing about doing once you realize you don't have to find the space to do it? You don't have to, all I want, what I desire, and I'm asking you to know that you can do is to come in front of these people and give your thoughts and ideas on a vast variety amount of subjects. What's the hardest part about
I
that?
think the hardest part is everything I do, I be passionate about, and I'm not passionate about nothing what we talking about. So right, so the fact that we talking now, we come over here and say, let's talk about this. It's the topics of what we're speaking about. I don't care at all, and I'm not used. I'm not used to talking for an hour about some shit I don't care about.
Mama, I swear to God, it sounds like she heard me say that somewhere one day.
I swear I
And
did.
she's repeating me.
I swear I do
Swear to God.
care, bro. That's the thing. Like if we debate something I actually care about, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be more into it. But 9 out of 10 times, what's in the news, what's the headlines.
She heard me say this shit.
I never heard you say that. I'm not intrigued. I'm not intrigued. Hey, I so that this was music. If we was in the studio, you would see it. You will see the passion. How it's different. I have to learn how to be, but you know what I am passionate about?
You got to learn how to what?
I have to learn how to. I guess this is what the people. I have to learn how to be intrigued by what the people are intrigued by.
I thought you were gonna say something about the studio. Okay, go ahead.
Nah, like I just a lot of things, like the headlines, like doing this job where I'm paying attention to the headlines now. Like it's part of my job. So I'm not intrigued by what be on my news feed. I'm not. And that's why I be watching a lot of documentaries. That's how I found you. By not like going, you know what I'm saying? Going like, man, all right, let me see what you got. If I gotta hear it, I'm gonna hear it from a perspective like yours. Because you're going to hear it though, because it's everywhere.
Right.
So now I'm like, okay, well, if if you're gonna force me to digest this, I'm gonna digest it through
My choice. Okay.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's forced on you. Like a lot of that stuff, man. I'm a regular person, y'all. I swear to God. Like I don't be caring about nothing that's going on. I gotta wake up, get the show together, see what's going on.
That makes you other than normal. Normal people are so nosy and into what's going on.
No, man.
That makes you more like me and mine and my school. I'm very uninterested in what the average individual has going on. But that's not normal. Everybody is invested in what the community.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck about what this person said, what that person said. None of that affects my nothing affects my life but what I'm going and what I'm doing. And I got so much going on, y'all. I got a lot going on. Yeah, I'm a real factor for my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pillar.
Which matters, yes.
So when you a pillar for your family, you got your plate is full. And so to add your little drama and act like I'm interested.
It's impossible. It's hard.
It's hard, y'all. And then tonight, and then it's also working on having a good take, being fair, impartial, actually having to, because I'm starting to now really, instead of just like getting the video, I'm starting to really now, okay, look into this. Like look into what happened. Like I really watched Brene and seeing what it was. I watched the Jim Jones. I watched the hour documentary.
Oh, on Jim Jones?
I had to see before I spoke on it, because now I feel like it's only right. If I'm going to be on a public platform like the Black Box, with all this respect, it's only right that I be fully informed when I'm speaking on it.
And I can't do nothing but applaud that because, you know, if you say Jim Jones, I've been so familiar with Jim Jones' name since there was a Jim Jones. I'm just finna go off. Ever since I know Jim Jones, Game, Certified Gangster Video, he tried to be a blood like LA niggas. He wore the tight pants, the skull, and everything I seen from Jim Jones, I'm gonna go off that. But just to know that there's a generation gap, that you have a lack of understanding about Jim Jones and them. But I admire the fact that instead of you coming on here acting like, oh, you went and researched it.
Right, for sure.
But Jim Jones ain't never been nothing other than a person who seemingly found himself in the right place at the right time. That's all they ever seen.
Well, I'm not. You know what? My first real introduction to Jim Jones, besides Ballin', the song, because it came out when I was in high school, was him being on Love and Hip Hop.
There you go.
I watched Love and Hip Hop. His mom, that dynamic and all that. I did. I watched.
Do you got something scheduled to talk about further in this? Because it's like we talk about this off camera. And Love and Hip Hop, Jim Jones, his Chrissy. What were we talking about? What happened?
With
something else.
Max B.
I'm trying to get ahead of you. My bad.
No, I don't got nothing else. I'm just saying, like, but really, I've been knowing what I like about Jim Jones is his fashion, really. But I think I'd be liking his get out, what he be wearing. I like how you put it together.
Are you familiar with who taught him how to French kiss?
I know. See, I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, let me show you.
You talking about his mother?
Oh, you are familiar.
He did. That was weird. They came back and said, I don't even know what that was. Again, I don't be involved. Hey, I don't be caring. Hey, I'm like.
No, but you aware.
Yes, I did. He hear something like that where he said his mom talking about a French kiss, and then his mama came on and was like, that ain't true.
No, his mama didn't say it wasn't true.
What did she say? He said he was just being. His
mama never denied it.
Okay, well, that's weird.
Oh, okay, I was
saying that's weird, man.
No, this is my thing. You say Baby or Wayne, I think about how I watch Baby suck on Wayne's mouth.
I don't. That don't come to my mind. When I say Baby or
Wayne, I was trying to talk about for me.
Okay, go ahead. I
know we on the Noonshine show.
Go ahead. What comes to your mind?
When you say Baby and Wayne the same sentence, I can't help but remember Baby raised him sucking on his lips. So when I hear Jim Jones, because it's not something somebody told me about Baby, something I seen with my own eyes.
Right.
When I hear Jim Jones explain that his mama taught him how to tongue kiss by sticking her tongue in his mouth, there's nothing you can say or do to help me form a different vision of that. I'm gonna take it upon myself. I got that one.
You know what? And I do think it may be a generation thing because, like,
I think I'm from Jim Jones' generation.
Right, and I'm not. But really, when I was grown, like a young adult, Jim Jones was introduced to me on Love and Hip Hop. Besides the one record, like I'm not from New York. I'm not like a
Me
Jim.
either.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really know much.
I don't think. Wait. I don't. Let me just say this. I don't care where a person is from. In regards to where I'm from, if their mama taught them how to tongue kiss by sticking their tongue down their mouth, I view them as a victim.
Let's
No
play.
matter where you're from, it doesn't matter.
Victim, man. That's a
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
But I do think, and I'm not sure, cause see, okay, so I want y'all to know how I am, so y'all can understand. When anything weird comes up, I don't even watch it. I don't even put that on my phone to play in my house or nothing on my TV. So a lot of times I don't know.
I wish I could say that as if that was my bottom line rule. Anything weird, I just don't watch. That's not true for me.
I don't be watching that shit. Like, as soon as I was like, that's weird, and just like let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I had some homies get caught up in some real weird situations, and it was floating around behind the scenes.
What did your mom tell you about sex when you were young?
She told me everything about sex.
Like what?
My first condoms, shit like that. My mom taught me how to kiss when I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Yeah, you hear that weird shit. We gonna mute this bitch ass so we can see what's the best light you can paint this bullshit in.
Ooh, I don't know, man. This
ain't nothing.
Mom tell you about sex?
Ain't nothing. This is child abuse.
This is.
Here we go, y'all. Let's see what these nasty motherfuckers been talking about. Oh God, though. Oh Lord.
What did your mom tell you about sex when you were young?
She told me everything about sex.
Like what?
My first condoms, shit like that. My mom taught me how to kiss when I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Like what's the instructions?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like she
kissed you?
It's my mother.
No, I'm just okay. My parents kissed me, barely kissed me on the.
Whoa. To say that was not the right response.
So there's gonna be a day in their adolescence where one day you're gonna stick your tongue down their mouth in a motion to show them how they supposed to do their lovers.
It's gonna be a day where you can't even kiss your baby on the mouth no more, right? It's gonna be a time where that has to stop. Like while they really little, it's okay.
Yes.
But once they get bigger,
definitely,
you don't need to kiss them on the mouth, and shit nobody else be kissing them on the mouth, right? So we already doing the cheek kisses and everything like that. But to say that when she said she kissed you, tongue kissed you, and he said, yes, that's my mother, like that's normal.
But when I mentioned baby kissing Wayne, who was not even his blood, it's like it didn't hit you the same. This is his mother. We know it sounds weird because it's his mother, but this was an older woman who wasn't his mother saying
she tongue kiss. Did baby?
We might not.
So baby tongue kiss Wayne?
No, I wouldn't say tongue, but I don't believe there's such thing as a dry kiss. So if you get in the habit of whatever random day it is of kissing a young man on his mouth, there's going to be moisture in a lot of those kisses.
Facts, right? But so what about this? Because I've seen this in movies, y'all, not in real life. Of like mafia type.
No, I've seen that too. It's always a half glance sideways.
They say something like they kiss you before they kill you and shit.
No, but those would be forehead kisses, cheek kisses, maybe side, almost.
But in the mouth, that's weird.
To the point where I remember one of the most historical, shout out Free. I used to talk to Free, not like talk to, but I used to be in communication with Free. And I remember one of the most monumental moments of Baby and Wayne kissing was on 106 Park with AJ and Free. And they were very, very shocked and surprised by what they saw. And when they asked them, this is why it's so weird, cuz they was asking Baby about all the diamonds in his mouth. Like, well, you stunner, you got diamonds, you spent a lot on your mouth.
Right.
When the girls try to kiss you in your mouth, when they see all the diamonds, what do you say? The nigga Baby, Wayne hopped up from the other side of the room and say, don't nobody kiss him in the mouth but me. Walk over, bend over, and kiss him in his mouth.
That's strange.
Like, all this shit. Like, we want to move the goalposts.
I don't know what that is.
Stretch our imaginations, but no matter how cool you might want to imagine it could have been,
it's not cool.
That's how it went, though. It went that far. Lil Wayne said, "Don't nobody kiss him in the mouth but me."
Wow. That's a different dynamic, man. That's not a dynamic I've ever seen or been a part of. I don't, kissing somebody in the mouth
We still trying to see
is
what Jim Jones talking about.
is a sexual thing, and it's no way you can make it not
Thank
like a
you.
brotherhood or no,
Especially you're a
bro.
grown man who's never gonna do this. Take the back of your hand, take a napkin, and take something else to make sure your mouth is completely dry and say, that ain't what he was doing. It was regular life. He could be loaded, faded, horny, whatever. Come here, boy. That's what it was.
Well,
Over and over and over again. And had a young boy comfortable reaching down to a grown man that could have liquor, pussy, weed, whatever else
whatever
with
you
his
want.
breath. And I'm finna come and put my mouth on your mouth. Just a baby. That's what Lil Wayne was raised under in America's eyes that don't none of y'all want to acknowledge, accept it, observe it, or speak on it. It's
Hey, you know
terrible.
what? It's funny how their relationship is now. How Wayne really don't
That's
mess
because
with
of that.
baby.
Why isn't Lil Wayne, if Baby did Wayne right, why is he not doing Nipsey something like that? Why is Lil Wayne not pulling up, showing camera, yo, daddy did. I'm gonna suck on your
No,
mouth to make you feel accepted.
hey, that's
That's what
sad.
Baby did to Wayne.
Yeah, he messed up his mind for Wayne to jump up and do that, and you can see that Wayne hasn't been messing with baby for a lot of years. Even recently at the verses, Wayne wasn't there.
Right.
Has been very verbal, boisterous about not messing with Cash Money and kind of separating Cash Money and Young Money. As Young Money is his thing, Cash Money is another thing.
I
And,
realize that.
strange. It's a manipulation. And you know what? I always feel like Wayne was such like a prize or baby knew that he had something, and I wonder what else, because that's only what we saw. I mean, that's what you comfortable letting us see. What happened behind closed doors?
Let me tell you this, man. I got some homies that's been in baby camp before Lil Wayne. From my hood, from my set on the east side of South Central, 97th Street. And Baby is allegedly known for being in the shower, and when it's time for them to wash his back, grown men walk up to his shower when he's asshole naked in the shower and wash his back for him.
Hey, freaky ass nigga, he is 69 guys.
Hey, Baby, deny that, baby.
What do we going? Is it a power thing, man? What be going on in these dudes' mind, man?
I haven't never allowed myself to be curious enough to
Don't
really
understand
examine
it.
it. I can't relate.
I got so much. Is it like a get off? Like I got so much money and so much power. I could make these men do stuff that goes against everything. They stand for.
Somebody said somewhere that Puffy stated that as some of his motivation and some of the things he did. But I can't
Right.
speak.
That's weird. And you know what, man? That's sad because imagine being so humble and working and finally getting to where you want. We was just talking about success. Finally reaching the success, and you choose to abuse it and turn it into something sick.
Nah, but it seems like that's what it has typically always been and what it is, because the casting couches and all those things, I think they done very good jobs of camouflaging it. But you see when Michael Jackson name come up, Justin Bieber name come up, Usher, Mike,
It's a lot of
yeah, a lot of them, Elvis Presley, it's like it's been the way things go. You know,
That's unfortunate, man. They took something like music in the music industry and really tainted it and made it something just not what it's about. Hey, music is all about love and vibes. And it's unfortunate, man, that people who try to chase their dream and encounter situations like that and want their dream so bad. And that's another thing, man. That's one thing I'm so happy about, bro, is that when you start having your dream young, you're not who you are yet. So you probably gonna go for a lot of things that you wouldn't normally go for. Like I'm sure Lil Wayne now, who he is now,
oh, definitely.
would never
But there's
engage
so
in that
much, like
activity.
you said, but there's so much uncertainty starting. You have no idea you're about to become Little Weezy. You don't have to deal with Little Wayne. I mean Birdman when he's imagine a man being bold enough to kiss you on your mouth. Cause look, I'm raised by a lot of like deacons, other dudes at the church, the brothers and all that. Nigga ain't nobody. Cause shout out to Big Tommy, my daddy, but The moment a man with an error leaned down and tried to kiss me anywhere in my facial area, I would have known it was a problem. How did Lil Wayne, how was he so confused that he let baby ever get comfortable putting his lips on his and then doing it for an extended period of time?
You know what? I would have to say, Lil Wayne, he speak about his mother a lot. And trying to, he was probably so focused on getting his mother out of poverty and raising his family up. And it take a different type of person to walk away, because this is a different type of person to walk. This person has your dream in their hand. They can make your dream go, and they do something that you're not cool with. It take a lot to turn around and walk away from that, because the only way he could have avoided that is to walk away. And I don't know if we would know Lil Wayne if that first time it happened, because by the time we seen it, they had been doing it. If the first time Birdman tried to kiss Lil Wayne and he went up on him, it was two options: either Birdman was gonna respect it and know this ain't the one, or we might have not got a Lil Wayne, and maybe that was not a decision or a gamble Lil Wayne was willing to take. And that's unfortunate, man. And
That's deep. I don't think Lil Wayne was even mature enough to make the decision that he would probably currently make right now.
right.
So I believe that even
And this is your, and this is why it's like looking at people like as your God or as your daddy when they
Can't do
not.
it.
Because if you think it's cool, kids are impressionable. If you act like this is cool, they'll think it's cool. And when you're manipulating a young mind into like, this is the norm, this is okay, it's so many things as a kid I thought was cool that I don't think is cool no more.
Yeah, right. Right.
I mean, it's very easy to think shit is cool. You'd be like, what was I thinking? Now, I don't know about a grown man kissing you in your mouth, got you feeling the need to, I mean, that's a little far. A lot of times.
No. That's a lot of
That's a lot of far. It's a lot of things I can see adolescents do if you were, some people engage in drugs, engage in a lifestyle.
anything, but I could understand adolescents engaging in anything that an elder entices him into. I understand
Yeah.
that psychology.
And it make, you know what? But you know what's so cold? A lot of times when I hear Lil Wayne's story, he oftentimes speaks on how Birdman showed up to his house and kind of took him from his mother, right? It's so many stories not like that. Like speaking on the Brandy and Ray J, how we know Miss Norwood, Brandy's mother, was always on set. That was her manager. She was very involved, and he kind of intentionally kind of pulled Wayne from his mother. I wonder if his mother was more involved in what he had going. Would Baby still been able to do Lil Wayne like that?
He probably had something going on with Baby, and I didn't have nothing going on with Brandy Mama, but I was like her first crush when she was in like junior high school, elementary. I swear to God, we went to South Bay Junior Academy on Delamo Boulevard between Anza and Hawthorne. Her parents probably remember better than she does. However, she used to be on me, man. So my Brandy, I want to be down. She know, but she was a baby girl. You just got me distracted with that when I forgot what the point you was.
The point was that I feel like how he got Wayne from his mother might have been intentional. That's the first thing they do when you talk about child abuse and all this type of stuff. A lot of times you hear that they isolated the child.
No, you're right. And a lot of times when you find out that it went down within the family, that the parents should have been more on it, or they were complacent, or they're suspicious.
Trusting somebody.
Just like letting it happen even.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's good because I come from a place where I don't trust shit.
Me.
I don't give a damn what you say or what you doing. I'm there. I'm watching everything.
Bro, I don't know, and I'm just trusting that from my experience that what I demanded took place. But none of my babies ever spent the night nowhere. Never. I don't give a fuck how weird I was sounding when you thought it was cool. Bitch, I don't play that. I ain't no spend night. And I think everybody went for it every time almost, but I don't play that. Spend a night nowhere.
Nowhere. Because it's
too late. It's too late.
It's too late. Once it happened, there's nothing you could do. Hey, it's nothing you could do to take it back, man.
Yes.
That's a cold game because there's so many stories like that. I mean, I'm noticing like a lot of our like the babies, the Waynes. Even though I'm glad that Wayne didn't, even though he went to experience that, it doesn't seem like because Lil Wayne was around a lot of young artists, Lil Twist. I'm glad that he stopped stopped it there.
Well,
Also,
I would be glad too if I could confirm that he did, and I would just hope that he did as well. And I would say I'm glad that there's no evidence of Wayne perpetuating the same abuse upon others that was,
he did it.
perpetuated.
And a lot of times that happens where
But
it happened to you.
that almost is a greater sign that he went through something than not. That he's
Right.
been so sure to clear himself from similar accusations.
Right.
That lets you know that maybe the level of trauma he experienced with baby.
Yeah, that's horrible, man. And that's
Do you
messed
think
up.
he got beyond the kisses?
First, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I can't say because I don't know, right?
Correct.
But just off of if you're that comfortable doing that
Right.
and on 106 in Park, I didn't know that. They in the comments talking about 106 in Park.
Oh, you see it? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't have cable growing up, y'all, so
Look,
I wouldn't
but look,
tune
it
into
was so
106 in Park.
off-putting that the host was like, oh. Well, mind you, that was back then before you that.
Right.
Shit, they didn't know better.
Right.
So these was like, we thinking hip hop rappers come on here. Free was the baddest female hip hop at this time. And she asked him, like, oh, you got 50 carats, whatever.
And how does it go there?
When the females kiss you, what do they say? The nigga Lil Wayne hopped up from the other side of the room and said, I'm the only person he kissed.
Has he spoke? Has anybody ever like asked Lil Wayne about that in the interview?
Nah, we in a whole ass industry. That's why I can't comply with nothing they going on. No.
Like, have you asked him like, what was that? Do you agree with it now?
It's the same industry that accepts Saucy Santana and Lil Nas X. So no, they don't challenge him. They were looking for Lil Wayne. They've been dying for him.
But Nas X and the Saucy Santana is different from being a child and having your boss.
Yep, but when you grow up to be a grown ass little Weezy, you're no longer a child. You shouldn't have to wait to be asked about it. You should have been took your time and said, man, you see what this bitch ass nigga did to me when I was younger? They don't know better.
No, you're right. That reminds me of what's that dude?
Cassandra Cambada.
Hey, when he first came out, hey, I don't know. Again, y'all, you gotta forgive me. I don't know much about these people, y'all. But when I remember when he first came out, he was the first time I seen him, not the first time he came out, but the first time he came across my screen, he was hooting and hollering about Africa Bambaataa and what he did to him. And I was like, wow, man, that's horrible, right? And then somebody produced pictures of him standing with the man.
Grown buff, yeah.
During that happened.
And he also expressed how there was somebody that stabbed Africa Bambaataa for trying to do something nasty to him. And they called him to the hospital, showed him the picture of the dude. He, as a young grown adult, was on his way to leave the hospital to go victimize the person who defended himself against getting R-worded against. Yeah, he's been real deep. I don't fuck with that Cassandra Cambada campaign at all. I believe he was an adult, a young adult that got caught up freaking and is trying to make his story like he was younger than he was.
Because how would you stand? Why would you stand?
Exactly.
And you see that Wayne don't stand. Even Wayne, he don't stand next to Birdman no more. I don't think we'll ever see that.
There's an obvious, and I believe, like you say, has a lot to do with you putting your mouth on mine when I didn't know no better.
Right. Got me looking silly.
Yes.
And now it's because you know what? As you get older, one thing about it though, when adults violate and victimize children, the children gonna grow up.
Yeah.
And I remember even in my life, I'd be thinking like, damn, I would turn a certain age and be like, damn, this person was this age when they did that to me. You a weirdo. I'm like, I'm not even on nothing.
Thinking none of that.
Yeah, so for you, as you grow up, man, it's a real disdain. You can grow for like, why would you do me like that?
That's deep. Do you think that the number society presses in our brain causes us to decide morally when is right and what's wrong? So often I'll be like watching certain content, see predators caught up. And a lot of time in the conversation, the age that you are in this state or that state, like, where do you feel like that tie into the bullshit motherfuckers who trying to...
No, it's don't tie in at all. When you bullshit, you bullshit. It don't matter your age. I feel like, but as the victim grows up, that's where the disdain come from. Because a lot of times the victims don't really be knowing at the time what's going on is wrong. But as you grow up and be like, that was weird. A lot of times people black that type of stuff, that traumatic stuff, people black it out.
Indeed.
And then so then one day it just appears on their mind. They're like, what the hell? Like this happened to me because most of the time, most people do that. Like if you had a very bad incident in your life, you're not thinking about it every day. You put it in the backdrop. It's not something you want to think about, but every now and then it'll be triggered by a movie, a thought, something, something will trigger that memory, and it comes to your brain, and you reanalyzing it as an adult. Like man, that was weird as shit. Take the time to realize to come the present. You have to have the presence of mind. Like, man, that was weird. That was weird. Because at the time you don't think it's weird. That's why you participated in it. Or if you did know it was weird, you was helpless. You didn't have no help. Because like with the Hassan, I don't know his name.
Hassan Campbell.
It seemed like he was old enough to not. He was not young, right?
And the evidence of that is he never states a year.
Oh.
He always tries to give a vague idea. He gives a range of ages that he was between this and that. He never gives a year. And you know, when you go through things traumatic, you can say,
I
it
was
was
this
9,
old.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
10, 20. And you know, he never says that because he knows once we realize
How old he was, it's a wrap.
there you
Keep
go.
playing.
Yep.
Yeah, because
He like what he
especially how he
like.
carry himself, Spider, as this
I don't think he realized.
type of, I mean, 11, how he carry himself, 11 or 12, you had to already know what was going on. That's how you portray yourself.
Yeah, you a young adult, but yeah, you grown.
11, 12, like,
He's never gave a story after he like spoke too fast. He never gave a story of physical.
well, that's what happened when you trying to come up off being victimized. That's not something I would come up, you know what? That's not something that I would try to make a career out of, that I was victimized.
Not many.
I want to put the light on.
Not many would. Do you know why we still got Jim Jones loaded up? We done with him.
Oh, well, Jim Jones loaded up because Jim Jones has been a victim too.
What did your mom tell you about sex when you were young?
She told me everything about sex.
Like
Told
what?
me my first condoms, shit like that. My mom told me how to kiss when I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Like what's the instructions?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like she
kissed you?
It's my mother.
No, I'm just okay. My parents barely kissed me on the cheek.
No,
So-
my mom she showed me how to tongue kiss when I was younger. Remember, my mom's was 17. She's a baby. Look at all the babies that's having babies now, and look how they act with their babies. It's like they have a little sister or a little brother more than they had.
Did you think tongue kissing was nasty at first? Because the first time somebody tried to tongue kiss me, I thought it was so disgusting.
The first time I tongue kissed a girl, yeah.
For the record, I love my mama more than anything in the world. And for the record, it was a joke. People take things way too far. Don't bother us anyway, but let's get it clear. That's weak what you're trying to project. Some simple, some from our childhood. We talk about childhood things. I thought that was funny. I appreciate you, Mommy, for helping me out, but no. Cut it short, Jack. Cut the bullshit, you heard? Life is good. I do appreciate all the support. And thank you for letting me go trending again. Viral once again. But stop it. Love you, Mommy.
Now, so we see Jim Jones tried to clear that up, and I'm glad he did, because I don't think he realized how crazy that sounded until he got the reaction. So Spider didn't see it, but at the end of this video we just played, Jim Jones comes on at the end and says that it was a joke. He said it wasn't serious. Yeah, he said it was a joke.
That's the thing.
He trying to clean it up.
Niggas play too much.
He
Who
said
plays with grown men? I was taught you don't play with a grown man when I was a very, very young boy. Like, who plays with grown men?
What did your mom tell you about sex when you were young?
She told me everything about sex.
Like
Told
what?
me my first condoms, shit like that. My mom told me how to kiss when I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Like what's the instructions?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like she
kissed you?
It's my mother.
No, I'm just okay. My parents barely kissed me on the cheek.
No,
So-
my mom she showed me how to tongue kiss when I was younger. Remember, my mom's was 17. She's a baby. Look at all the babies that's having babies now, and look how they act with their babies. It's like they have a little sister or a little brother more than they had.
Did you think tongue kissing was nasty at first? Because the first time somebody tried to tongue kiss me, I thought it was so disgusting.
The
The first time I tongue kissed a girl, yeah. For the record, I love my mama more than anything in the world. And for the record, it was a joke. People take things way too far. Don't bother us
Cuz
anyway,
lying.
but let's get it clear.
Cuz lying. Don't
That's
nobody
weak
play
what
with
y'all
their
trying
mama
to
like that.
project.
He lying.
Some simple, some from my childhood. We
Your
talk
mama,
about
he didn't
childhood
want his
things.
mama to get.
I thought that was
That's a
funny.
nigga that love his
I
mama.
appreciate you, mama.
He
for
gonna take it on
helping
his
me
chin.
out,
I was playing. My mama ain't no nasty old freak.
Cut it short, Jack.
That
Cut
was
the
sticking her
bullshit. You heard?
tongue down
Life
my
is good. I do
throat after
appreciate all
she
the
was
support.
swallowing
And
another
thank you
man's
for
swipe.
letting me go trending again.
Yeah, that's pretty
Viral
bad.
once again.
That's not what he
But
wants his
stop it.
mother to come across
Love you,
as.
mommy.
Nah, see, but look, even that, yeah, I don't believe
Yeah,
none of that.
that was off the reaction that people got.
That kind of killed her public. She ain't been around much longer after that.
You know what? I could say, I guess, you know what? I think that the younger generation, we consume content so fast that a lot of, I don't know if that type of shit stick.
No, we can count it up to like it didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't think that the public chose against her. I think her as a person is less willing to be showing her face after the world. No, you was freaking on your babies. It's a personal choice by her.
Hey, that's horrible, man. He's, you know, that.
I got babies, grandbabies. I would never put my tongue nowhere near anywhere around their mouth.
Nah, man, that goes to
picture Dave.
They say Capo a weirdo. Oh, he a queerdo.
He's a queerdo. That's a black box word, queerdo. That's an original word, black box.
So Capo all bad.
Oh, that's Nick Bags. Yeah, don't get you a bit on a day uno around here. He would quote me.
Yeah.
Yes.
For real. Okay. Hey, you know what? Because he had that record that Harlem and that outside with that shit on. And I'm trying to tell you, man, you got to pull that shit up. You got to remind people the content be so filled up that stuff like even today and age when we hear a story, like I remember a couple months back or maybe a couple weeks back, Charlie Kirk was like the biggest thing.
Oh, that's
man, it goes so fast. I could imagine like these, like even with that Charlie Kirk thing, the assassinations. I just feel like time has moved so fast where like news is consumed really fast, like fast food, and you just throw it out and you waiting for the next piece of content.
Definitely.
Because it don't last like it used to last.
Does that mean
it didn't happen? No.
No, but does that mean you subscribe to that cycle that you only give certain things a certain amount of attention because that's a shelf life and that goes beyond your interest? Do you mean you subscribe to that, or do you stick to your script that hey, I might not be the first one on it, y'all might not even be on it no more, but now I just stumbled on it. It's interesting to me. Let me see who's interested in still discussing it because I'm not interested in keeping up with the heartbeat of the latest.
Right. No, I feel you. No, I'm just saying stuff like that where it's like, see, when I think of Jim Jones, that is I never thought of that. But it's something that actually happened. That's real that he said. And I'm saying how perception of people are even like the Lil Wayne kissing baby. Like when I think of Lil Wayne, that does not come to my mind. And I feel like it's because there's so much content that it gets pushed. That's what I'm saying. Like it's so much that you see about these people, and there's so much in your face that like a lot of that stuff, and that's how these people are able to like recreate themselves. And you see that it's a lot of recreation. It was a time where if you messed up, your career was over. And I feel like
when I don't remember that time. Like who? Like Milli Vanilli is probably the only people I remember in my life that got exposed as frauds, and it seemed like it didn't go right.
Because even with that's true, but I don't know many people that's been exposed as frauds.
I've seen many exposed, but not where it affected their success. Cause we found out Dr. Dre.
Because they
came out with Eazy-E. He had the pictures, World Class Wrecking Crew. He's not gangster.
Yeah, but you know why that shit don't hit? Because Eazy-E knew that and still had a group with him.
Okay, what's wrong with me saying you got a talent in you I could benefit off of? Come here, bitch. Man, we are, huh? I'm gonna eat off you. Now, when you get out of line, this nigga was a bitch. I brought him with me. Like, well, I don't see nothing necessarily off with that because if I'm finna grab you because your talent and sell something to the world, then okay, I can't shit on you. I gotta use you.
Yeah, but I think some people, maybe who are like me, who think like me, is that anything that's coming like this that Jim Jones segment, that wasn't nobody exposing him. He said that with his own free will. That's a little different than somebody who used to be your friend, used to be your colleague, used to be your business partner. Now it goes bad and you throwing mud. I just think it don't hit as hard. Anything, if you stand with that person and y'all go bad and now you got all this shit to say about him, it's not gonna hit as hard. It doesn't make it not true, but I'm not gonna see it as like a victim, right? Like a somebody who we ain't no beef, it ain't nothing. This is
I
just who this
definitely
person
think that
is.
depends. I hear your point, but depending on where reason of shutting up and collecting this data and how much data you got, I think it may take a lot. But I think that could be more understandable depending on what you actually had to report.
Because half the time, if you was this person's friend, I'm the type of person, if you was this person's friend and now you exposing them and saying all this stuff, I'm taking everything you say with a grain of salt, just off the principle that y'all fell out. Rather than somebody who's totally neutral, who's coming up, hey, this happened to me. Or, you know, it wasn't no fallout. I think that's why a lot of people are able to be successful, because people will still use you, because it's such a used type of industry where if you got anything I can use out of you, I'm gonna use it.
But
even though I know that you are all bad.
But I don't find like the way you speaking on being used. I don't look at being used as a negative thing. I think the only things that are used, utilized, they are useful, they are resourceful, and I think people only value things that they can use or utilize. Everything else they discard, throw away, and treat like trash. So being used, it's like some of the most boastful things that you can even claim, because that's usually when you fall out with somebody. Oh, I did this, I did that, I was there for you. You were able to use me when you needed me. If you go to a funeral, usually when somebody goes up and speak about somebody, they was up when I needed them. I could always count on them. That means they were useful. But I don't know why the word being used gets such a bad rap.
This is what I'm saying. Let's go back to the Dr. Dre and Eazy thing. Eazy-E knew all that about Dr. Dre before he signed him up to be in a world renowned rap group called NWA represent Compton. So if you knew before that he didn't he shouldn't make the team, why would you even let him be a part of NWA?
All right, then for my answer would be because I know he's not nothing like that, and I'm not even like that, but I'm tapped in with them niggas that's like that. I'm not worried about him bucking against me. He has the talent musically to do this and do that. I don't have to really worry about him getting out of line. I'm telling him, hey, this is what we trying to sell. We live in Hollywood. It's entertainment. This is the image that we can sell. You got the talent, bro. This is what it is. I'm feeling like we could sell this shit to the people, and I ain't never got to worry about you like feeling you gonna buck up against whatever is going on.
Well, did that mean that then everything he was rapping and what we fell in love with is not really that authentic? It ain't that. It don't mean that much to him if he's willing to just go against all his morals and what he know and say, "Cause you talented and it'll work. I'm gonna put you with me." When you pressing a whole line, a whole culture, and bringing it to the world, and you choose to bring it with somebody who you know is not the standard, it makes me look at you different. Because if you represent Compton, this was like one of the, this is what he put out. I would have never thought he would even stand with somebody that you claim is like Dr. Dre. No matter how talented he is, it's not about. So it's a point of time.
Well, there's no aspiration for individuals such as Eazy-E or anyone to want to get in the music industry and work with black successful artists, unless you want to work with people like Morris Day, Little Richard, Prince. These are the black successful artists, and the majority of them were less than masculine. So you already had to be comfortable with collabing with basically the queerdos.
But collabing and making this person a part of this, they were our identity together. They was NWA. They were a group together.
But you know why?
You could collab without making your own persona.
No. You gotta realize at that point, Dr. Dre was performing per hire. Easy had the bread, the vision, and Dre just had a little bit of skill, and Easy was basically paying him to participate.
So when you fall out, don't bring that up.
Well,
because you knew that already.
It doesn't matter because when it comes to war, people utilize information for leverage.
Okay, but you also, I just want, this is what, hey, remember this saying, y'all. When you throw mud, you gonna get a little bit on yourself.
Great day. It only made Easy payday.
When you throw mud, you gonna get a little bit on yourself.
People not really worried about mud.
For you even dealing with somebody like that, if that's what it is, and he got all this, they say Reggie Wright. I just was seeing Reggie Wright page. It's some type of tape of Dr. Dre may be doing something that he shouldn't have been doing. So all this is all new information to me, but clearly in their circle, this was known. Y'all knew about this information for years.
No, nigga, today you pulled up bumping SNOOPDOGG. There's a video of him and Dre on the camera day one of their success talking about a footage of a freak party that they don't want nobody to see.
Yeah, but that don't mean that Snoop was doing something freaky with Dre.
After that, Snoop went on to produce footage of porn with him and his homies.
I don't know nothing about that.
I do.
Okay, so you said
you don't want to know?
No, tell me. No, tell me. Let me know. Let's do it.
So after that, Snoop went on to premiere or appear in hip hop porn with one of my homies from one I know and other individuals, where it was porn scenes going on. Then Snoop and Crupin was just rapping gangster shit, right? In a backyard pool, while my homie from one I know is eating ass. So they kept it G, but everything else freaky was going on all in one production, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what were we talking about right before this?
You was talking about Snoop.
Of doing what?
Doing some freaky shit. You said it's a video.
He co-signed and put this out. I hate, what's the Suave? My homie Suave. That's crazy because Baby Huey just rest in peace. And it's a legendary story of Baby Huey knocking out Suave too at the boy house, Marty Marr. It was my homie Suave. He was in that video with Snoop. They doing it. Snoop did his best to keep it G. They trying to keep it gangster at a pool party with a whole bunch of freaks. They rapping, barbecue.
Did he get paid?
But listen to me, cuz while they all at this pool party kicking and keeping it G, this niggas with penitents on at the pool party, khaki suits. This the only nigga, my homie Suave, is in this motherfucking video eating ass, but he's the only nigga really with a porn history. That's his job.
Okay.
But he also a light-skinned, kind of like pudgy.
So he's a porn star.
And he's eating ass without.
And Snoop and Dre is rapping in the video.
I don't think Snoop was, it was Snoop, the East Siders. I don't think Dre was in it.
So Trey D was there?
I believe so.
Okay.
So
no, I don't want to look it up.
I say all this to say, because you told me, look, because now, look, Baby Huey, because one day they was at damn, I'm going to the next shit. This the NOONSHINE show, because you got me politicking shit.
Yeah, hey man. So is that a video that's people could?
Nah, this ain't real. This is
like a VHS type, 90 type vibe.
Yeah, nah, it's like it's no coverage. It's just people that know. Like so much of real legend.
This was just something inner circle.
Yeah.
Okay, so the public don't know that. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, because I've never heard. But again, I'm not tapped in the industry how Spider Loc is. Y'all gotta know, y'all gotta give me grace, y'all. Spider Loc knows a lot more than what I know. I have never heard Snoop Dogg being involved in no freaky shit.
What did I just say? He was involved in?
In a porn, I know now.
Now
I have, but I'm saying prior to that, I have never heard.
He kept, as far as the porn shit, he kept it G, but he was having like his idea was to have a gang of freaky shit going on while he a part of it just doing regular shit. Like
that part.
We just rap our gangster music in the background.
That was a deeper meaning though behind it.
I'm trying to tell you
that's probably what his real role was.
No, I ain't knocking that. I'm talking about, we talk about that because my homie, the same nigga that Baby Huey knocked out, was on that motherfucker eating ass. Unnecessary.
That's unfortunate.
Shame on you, Suave. It's still
Well-
197. Hey, but you knew you were doing too much.
Hey, man, don't be doing too much, y'all. Hey, that was episode 6. Hope y'all enjoyed it. The Noonshine Show, live from the Black Box, hosted by Nooney Green, my co-host, Spider-Lo.
It's SPI.
And we out, y'all. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next Sunday.
Don't be late. I know we was late, but y'all don't be late next Sunday when we pull up. Because we going to pull up. We going to get it cracking. Yeah, I'm dragging this out, trying to find a perfect signal. Kiss my ass.
You said, let us hear that story instead.
There's no need. I woke up and rolled the dice on life. I was living like a villain till the price got right. This all liquor and I'm light on ice. My feet hurt and my shoes tied tight. I've been standing on business my whole damn life. I hit the Slauson and bought rings like Mike. What is costing? Nothing much, some light. Try to take it, it just might cost your life. You did a whole lot of barking, I ain't never seen fight. I was 15 on a bike, phase at the pike. I was 15 with a knife swinging at your windpipe. Pull up, just to see what your chin like. In the back of the Chevy with twin pipes. I mean the back of the Chevy got twin pipes. No headlights, running through the red lights. It's a bullseye, head wrap, Dubai, bird's eye, yo, everything moving with my third eye. Fall in, I'm logged in, no Wi-Fi. And don't call in till the price right. Swerving in my lane and get you sideswipe, red dot. You bet not, nigga, you bet not. I had a thing smoking like jam rock. I've been like this since the sandbox. I talk like this cause I can. I woke up and rolled the dice on life. I was living like a villain till the price got right. This all liquor and I'm light on ice. My feet hurt and my shoes tied tight. I've been standing on business my whole damn life. I hit the Slauson and bought rings like Mike. What is costing? Nothing much, some light. Try to take it, it just might cost your life. I've been standing on business my whole damn life. You took the stand as a witness, told your whole damn life. Who, me? I've been tipping shit my whole damn life. If I ever paid a fee, it was a real low price. Right. I still whip it in the old kitchen, the stove clicking. I don't leave no dishes. Old smitten, get the hitting like 4 switches. Pole fishing, dead end on a cold mission, more business. You know the O's different. It's real chunky, and it blow kisses. It's a widow, it don't have no misses. No interest, run off with the 10-piece gypsy. What the lick read till it's empty, tricky. I speed off in the 10-speed gypsy. What the lick read till it's empty, tricky. I speed off in the 10-speed. I woke up and rolled the dice on life. I was living like a villain till the price got right. This all liquor and I'm light on ice. My feet hurt and my shoes tied tight. I've been standing on business my whole damn life. I hit the Slauson and bought rings like Mike. What is costing? Nothing much, some light. Try to take it, it just might cost your life.